Welcome back here to the Underbill Rec Reserve, for which was the last home and away round of the year. Steve, what round number was it? Did you say?
18, mate.
Round number 18. So, yeah, got a fairly blustery sort of a day here at Underbill. Bit cool, but there's some blue skies as we speak, Steve.
Yeah. Don't know what to make of it. Merbein's a couple of runs above the Kangas on the ladder, but the look, the Kangas have had a disappointing year, but they've still got some good cattle. They've come back into the team and that, and so hopefully they can get something out of today and make a fist of it. I don't think Merbein's unbeatable at all, even though they're clearly above them on the ladder. They're only a couple of spots above them, so yeah, should be a good day.
Merbein's seconds are certainly pretty impressive today. Got hold of Ouyen quite early in the proceedings, and not sure what the damage was in the finish, 14 or 15 goals, but they can't have been that good because they allowed Brent Morris to kick a goal.
Oh, jeez, I was hoping you weren't going to mention that.
Brent Morris could be close to 160 kilos. Couldn't run out of sight in the dark night. Tried to kick a torpedo 70 metres and kicked it 35, but it happened to clear the pack, bounced 60 times and through for a goal. So,
okay, that's enough publicity about that. Thank you.
I think there needs to be a rethink at Merbein level on their defensive sort of things there, Stephen.
Big time. I think they dropped the bundle. They dropped the guard anyway. But yeah, enough about that. That was. Yeah, we'll probably hear about that later on.
I've got one more little thing there. Poor old Gareth was sitting here. He reckons he's going to need 2 sets of earplugs on the way home in the car. He reckons he's going to hear it a few times. So.
There you go.
Very interesting. Better turn me phone off. After last week, Steve, I did say how we didn't have anyone in Tasmania. No one in Tasmania had been sheening in. It was the only state we had left, and bugger me if I didn't get a message through the week that... I think it was Jenny. Jenny's watching it from down in Tasmania, so we've every state in the country so far.
Well, hey, I didn't know you were that famous.
No, certainly not famous. None of us.
I didn't think anyone would want to listen to you, actually.
Well, I don't think they do. I think they turn the sound down and just watch, but anyway, that's another story. Anyway, it should be an interesting game today.
Kanga's missing Jacob Grigg, about the only one out.
Yeah, Jacob Rigg's out, yes. Young Harry Scott will make his debut.
Which is tremendous.
Yeah, which is tremendous. So good to see how he'll go today. And, I think well and truly overdue for a game. Young Harry, been playing some good footy.
Oh, yeah, there's 3 or 4 boys in that younger grade that have just come along in leaps and bounds this year. So I look forward to the whole 4 or 5 of them future, to be honest, but yeah, good for him. He's earned his spot, and I hope he enjoys the moment.
Joshy Gregg over his man flu. He's had that for a couple of weeks. He's back playing today.
No, he played last week.
No, last week.
Yeah, he was still under the influence, but he's back. Hopefully, he's fully fresh today. There you go.
All gets thrown up. Ruckman won by Merbein. Good tackle there by Greg and holding the ball. Ouyen with first
Could have
blood.
been legged him, but anyway.
Above the knees, I believe. Take that. Josh has hit his first target. Young Porky. Ouyen's got it. Should be called to play on and wasn't. No, he's been called to come back behind his mark, which I'm not sure how that can be after take a mark. Brown's got an early touch as well. Swings it out wide looking for Rosie. Goes up, makes a good contest of it. Jagger picks the ball up nicely. Beautiful kick there to Tate home, which is a good footy by Ouyen United.
Lowered his eyes.
Take a good kick from there just the same. Wind, I'm not sure where the wind's actually going, Steve. It's a bit hard.
Oh, southwesterly. Pretty strong one.
Hard to tell exactly the direction Sydney. We are a bit protected. Tate gives it a little bit of right to left, but not quite enough, and has gone behind the stick for Ouyen United's first score. Good signs.
Who started the game spot?
Yeah, we are slow. Oh, for all those people at home, I'm a minute behind on the clock already.
Oh, well.
As per usual.
That's us.
Oh, shanked that kick, and he's hitting lace out. Scoop's got it.
Alexander Morris at the 50. He's a good kick, but I'll tell you what, he's going to have to look short, and he goes for Tom Headley. Beautiful stuff. Tommy Headley, 25 out, directly in front with that wind going across him. It's pretty hard too.
Good 25, I'd suggest. He'd be
30.
He'd be kicking from 40.
Oh, well.
If that's a true 50-metre line, which I don't know.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
That one.
Anyway, he's going to have to kick a good 40 metres. I hope he keeps it nice and low and aims for that bus out there on the... And he does, but look at it, grab it. She's kept in play, grabbed by Merbein. They get the 1-2 out. They clear it out to the far side. Right hand back flank, and she runs over the boundary line.
Deliberate for sure. If you're watching the AFL at the moment, after watching Collingwood's game last week, what a disgrace that was.
Look at that, old Walter Munro gathering the ball, reliving his youth, trying not to fall over.
Actually looks more mobile than Brent.
Very similar, actually, but we won't hold that against him.
Gone under the car.
There he is. He's got her back. He's happy. He's had his touch for the day. I think that might be his second touch, actually. The ball in. Look at that. And the big punch there by...
Oh, well read.
The big ruckman for Merbein. Grabbed by United. Grace is in over it and Greg's in over it. Humpy's got to call it, I think.
Speaking of Greg, buddy, our granddad turned 91 yesterday or today or whenever it was, Baz. When was that? Joe, Thursday, one under Ronnie, 91, very fit man. He's sitting at home in the warmth of his house, watched it on the big screen.
Probably still get a kick out here, I reckon.
I reckon he'd get one on Hero. I wish we could have videoed some of that last little bit of footage for you at home. That would have been entertaining.
No.
Ball gets thrown in front of the Hoyslers sign, our major sponsor at Ouyen United. Ball gets pinged around like a ping ball. Head over the ball was Rosie, was it? I'm not 100% sure. No, it might have been Grace. The 1-2 out there, handball wide, good contest to then by Ouyen United. No opportunity to get rid of that, and the ball will go over the boundary line for another throw in.
I'll tell you who was in under it then, you missed him, was young Scotty.
Young Scotty. Oh, Harry. Oh, well done. Yeah, 20 and 30. You're right, Steve. I've got the numbers mixed up. Can't see that far.
Whoa.
Yeah, so...
Jeez, grabbed by Merbein, straight through. That was a bit easy, wasn't it?
Yep.
On to 23, Noah Hills. He glanced through our forward line, unchecked.
So we didn't get through our pre-game stuff. We should have mentioned that our this live stream is brought to you by Filming Footy and the stats by Filming Footy and powered by Dartfish. Just for those people at Dartfish out there, young Harry Scott is number 30. It's his first game. Thomas Jagger is 67. So there's two late number changes that may not have been on that one we sent through. So good luck with that, fellas.
So we've got Ricks against Blake Smith. Smith rises up, but Ricks grabs it and taps it forward towards Rowe. Rowe sockers it in danger, is it? Dangerous soccer in front of it, yep. Josh Gregg's flicking his fingers. He's been kicked in the hand. He's got the free kick. Pretty much still in the centre of the ground. Goes on his favoured left, nice and short. Oh, it's cut off by Merbein. 51 it is. He chips it to the far wing looking for Ash Rowe. Overruns him, Gloucester's onto him. He gets the handball back to his teammate. Oh, there you go. And Harry Scott's taken his first mark. How about that, hey?
Going back in with the flight of the ball. Pretty gutsy from the young fella.
Bloody oath. Back flank. Young Scotty goes short. Oh, and he's misfired it and got it to intercepted by Ash Rowe for Merbein. He launches it back in towards... Oh, Stanley Cox rises. Young Scotty reads it well. He's got rid of any nerves anyway. But it's Merbein have gathered, going for shot at goal.
Oh, bounce through.
That was a bit of luck. That was, I suppose it was good management. But, yeah, well, young Scotty's... You can't say he's got many nerves, don't you?
No. He's had his hand on the footy a few times and been in over the pack, so that's great to see.
Yeah, gee whiz, he's right at home. Should have been playing all year then the way he's playing, so...
Yeah, the score is going really good because I've managed to do absolutely nothing. Been watching the game and haven't done any scoring.
At least you can add up.
I don't even have to, the machine does it for me, Steve.
If you can use it, yeah.
Ball gets thrown up in the middle, two ruckmen go at it, Merbein win it pretty easily. Goes down as far as Joshy Gregg, gets a handball out to Gloucester, kicks it off the ground. He's following his man up there, gives him Well done, pick up by Rosie. Good clean pick up out to Brown. Handball back again to Rosie. He's under the pump straight away. He won't want his left, so kicks it round onto his right. Banana kick, and she's out of bounds in the full, right in front of the elders sign, and banging the old man's new cruiser.
And he's off fetching the ball again. Geez, he's going to get fit today, the old boy.
Have a look, and she knock up. He'll knock up.
You want to just back off the pace a bit there, the old fella.
I might have to give Mum a call. He might need a massage on the old hamstring shortly. He ran too far away. I'm going to make the distance, and he has.
Merbein it is. Takes the kick, free kick, and a little grubber along the ground that's back over the boundary line. It's going to spend a bit of time out there with this strong breeze from the southwest, I suppose, or nearly west. It's going to be test the old eyes out over the course of the day, I'd say. The ball in. Ricks and Smith will contest the ball. Grabbed by Ricks again. He throws it forward. That's a throw any day of the week, but hasn't been pulled up. They're in over the top of it. The clearing hand pass comes out by Merbein. The back to number 3, and he's miskicked it. Deliberate
No
almost.
one's calling for it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's over the boundary line again.
Right in front of the O'Connor's sign. Ball will get thrown in. Beautiful throw there. Ruckman go at it. Smith's up early. Plenty of height with his jump. Taps it down looking for McKay and can't quite find him. And there'll be another ball up right the centre wing. The far salt flat side here at Underbill Rec Reserve. Another good tap of Ruckman. Greg's got it. Handball round. That was Rosie even. Spun around. Ball's going like a pinball underneath the crowd, but no one can get a clean possession. And the ball
pull that out?
was actually in no one's possession any time. Anyway, he was closer to the action than what we were, so we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Merbein's got the ball, kicks it down wide. Oh, ball comes over the back of the pack. Oh, gets kicked back into the centre, which is an interesting kick.
Well done, though.
Obviously got no right foot. Oh, well done. The Cox gets back behind it. Drives the ball long, looking for, just misjudged a little bit, was Brody. And Merbein in the box seat here. Should be tackled, and he's holding the ball.
Yes, there you go.
Gang tackle from Ouyen United, under Joshy Gregg. I think that's his 3rd tackle he's laid so far.
He goes down the far side, looking for Summer Hayes. Ooh. He's taken off the ball, but nothing, no reward. Grabbed by Hullen. He's taken off it. Oh, Lumpy says what? Free kick against him, holding the ball. Merbein come left footer inside in towards the centre of the ground. They run to it. They play through the middle looking for the centre half forward. Tom Jagger got himself in front, not rewarded. Nearly had the mark. Ball up 30 metres directly in front of Merbein's goal. William Munro contests the ruck. Simon Brown nearly gets it. Grabbed by Jagger. No, grabbed again by Adam Morrish. Out in front of Liam Munro. He gathers it. Can he get it and keep it in? Looking for Tom Headley, who's got beautiful hands, and he takes it above his head. He comes short. Looking for, who have we got there? My eyes, Stephen. Liam Munro again, who's ran on really well. Oh, he goes to play on now. He's called. He goes short, looking for Alexander Morrish. And Alex Morrish has got it on the far wing. He's a good kick. He'll find someone. Or no, he doesn't. Oversold him. Grabbed by Merbein, and they're going to undo all the good work. Turn wheels around, looking for Rowe on the far forward pocket, but the boundary line's playing a lot of footy out there. So it'll be a ball in the forward pocket for Merbein, or the right forward pocket going to the north end.
Hoping the footage is not too bad so far today. Joe, the cameraman's on his 3rd stubby, so he might get a bit shaky as the game goes on. The ball goes thrown up. Big punch by... He got a free kick there.
Yeah. Blake Smith coming off for a spell, and Big Dave Jeffries wanders out to take the ruck contest.
Joshy Gregg's got it, I think, hasn't he? Must have been holding off the ball, I'd say. Didn't think there was much in the ruck contest, so that explains it a bit more. Ball gets chipped forward. Beautiful kick by Joshy. Finds Grace. Grace wheels around. Oh, it comes off the side of the boot. Took that a bit casual, but a good work by some Hayes to pick it up in the bounce. Morrish, got one high, but wasn't paid. Tackles in there from Man United. Comes out the back and the ball gets hacked out wide by Merbein, which was one behind. Oops. I pressed it on the wrong side, Stephen.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
So 2 goals, 1. 2-1 behind, even though that's not what the scoreboard says on the television, and it's not what the time says on the television. Steve, we haven't got many things right today.
Doesn't matter. Cox, beautiful kick, nearly grabbed by Josh Gregg, I think, but it's Umpy says I'll have it.
Oh, it's got to be quick. We're going that way. Yeah.
Young Scotty coming off for a spell for James Morris. Handball in, Ryan McKay over to Tom Wisniewski, who's tackled immediately, and the ball said he didn't have. The umpy said he didn't have prior, so a bounce down at centre half forward for Merbein. Jeffries uses his big frame to muscle that other big fellow out. Kick forward by Merbein, punch by Jagger to clear it. Grabbed by Headley, is it? No, Joel Grace to Stanley Cox. He kicks it forward. Ryan McKay through the middle, gets on his right foot, I think, out to Ryan Monaghan. Oh, he's bumped off the ball. Grabbed by Kennedy, kicked around by Merbein, looking for centre half forward. Well sport by the Kangas. Oh, in over the top, it gang tackled. Oh, come on. Probably was a bit high, but gee whiz, how'd you pull that out? Oh, he's on the trigger. He's on the trigger. Come back around, mate.
I know what he got for his birthday last week. Brand new whistle, Steve.
Yeah.
He likes the sound of that.
Yeah, she's a good one.
Just keep a bit of an eye on Rosie. Got up, bloody hanging onto his wing after that contest, and he's had plenty of shoulder issues over the years. So
he's got one eye cocked. Yeah, he's coming for a spell, I reckon.
Yeah,
right.
I don't think he's going too good.
Yeah, he's got one all right in that shoulder. Punched by Simon Brown, was it? Yes, over the top. Grabbed by Merbein. The young fellow kicks it back to
Dacos.
35.
Dacos has got it.
Yeah, he sort of kicking style didn't look unlike a Nick Dacos to me. Who is he? 35. Chisari.
Oh, what's going on with this thing? Oh, now it's gone twice.
Joe Cameron went to Jordan's bar.
Oh, there you go. Cox it is, plays on, all goes short and gets Liam Munro in an awkward position, but he's got it in the back pocket. Oh, it's smothered by Merbein. Oh, wow, round the corner, but he's missed his deal. Oh no, he's got it. No, one behind. I think they thought it was a goal. Yeah, but I think, anyway, they need to tidy up their kick-ins a little bit. Clear the area a bit better, so Simon Brown's going in there to take that now, the old head.
Pretty tough kicking into that breeze, kicking out from full-back nowadays.
He'll have to keep it low. He's generally a pretty good kick. He finds his targets more often than not. Oh, he plays on. The hands over the top to Jace Monaghan. Can he gather it? Yes, he does. Back to Simon Brown, who comes to the near side now. A little chip looking for Scoop, and he's got him. Alex Morris, it is. On the back flank, goes with one of his regulation kicks to Tom Wisniewski. Wisniewski, a little chip in board, looking for Ryan McKay over him. Brodie Grace grabs it, gets the hands over to Liam Munro. He can go forward looking for, who's running backwards? Dean Jardine. It's cut off by Merbein. It's still up in the hot seat for Kangas. Oh, it's been smothered well by Josh Gregg. Grabbed by Dean Jardine. Oh, bloody hell, he's hit the post.
Oh, and the coach and staff not happy. A punch on the wall here.
Oh, man.
Bit unlucky.
Gee, that was a good passage of play. It took it from one end to the other. Normally that happens, the opposition do it better than we do. Anyway, the kick in by Merbein.
Those watching the scoreboard on the television, I think they've actually got it right back to how it should be by now.
Well done.
It's taking a bit of mucking around.
Plays on. Oh, Brodie Grace. Oh, he's missed it. Bugger it.
He won't get through there. Well, he managed his handball away just the same. Good shepherd there to free another Merbein. Good little quick bounce off to Dacos. Dacos has got it and chips it in nicely. Swings it out
calling
wide.
And running.
Oh, that's probably favouring Ouyen.
Adam
Morris a chance, and he's pretty quick out there. If the ball can bounce right, it doesn't quite sit up for him. Goes out wide. Merbein, oh, he went for one, didn't go for one. Gloucester's closing, doesn't often get beaten and doesn't. Ball gets handballed into the middle. And oh, Munro's.
Well, she's out of bounds, I think.
Yeah, couldn't quite get the clean hands. The ball will go out of bounds. Throw in right in the dangerous forward pocket there for Merbein.
Can they clear it? Jeffries against Rowe. He pushes him out of the way. Grabbed by Dacos again. What did I say? Chisari, was he? Yep. He's been lively.
He'll be Dacos for the rest of the day, Stephen.
Well.
We're going to get kicked out by Cox. Drives it long. Pretty good kick up over the top. And I think in this case it should actually be out of bounds in the full, because I don't think Cox come out of the goal square.
What's the umpy saying? Ball in?
No, he said throw it in, but I honestly believe...
No?
I think it's a boundary throw in, but I'm just not sure Cox actually did come out of the goal square.
The umpy's saying the ball is going 20 metres into the scrub.
Oh, that's where she is. She's out in the scrub.
So a bit of an opportunity here to Maureen and Norm bought themselves a television from Greg's Electrical through the week. Got hung on the wall and they're watching their first live stream.
Yeah.
Sitting at home. So on the brand new Greg's, another sponsor of the footy club, Greg's Electrical.
Quality TV.
Joe the cameraman set it all up for him.
Oh, so she'd be a bit bloody
be wonky
snowstorm.
Probably. Yeah. I bet you Normie had to level again after he left.
Yeah.
Ball gets thrown up. Good tap forward by Dave Jeffries. Good quick handball out there, well done, but just not quite enough time to get rid of it. Merbein bullocked their way through.
Well
handball
done.
out the back. Dino Jardine gets a hurry quick as far as Tate. It was a good grab. Swings around. There's not a lot on offer. There's no one. Oh, no, now there's an opportunity.
Oh, he's got him. He's got him. Oh, no, he hasn't.
Couldn't quite get there. It was Westeski, but he's still up another chance, but it gets thrown in right over the other side flank. No, it was out into the full, was it? I'm not sure how that was.
I know, but
that might have been
come away with it. Yeah. Grabbed by Merbein, they're coming down the near side. Adam Morris, can he cut it off? No, it's over the top of him. The wind's a bit strong for him. Jace Monaghan gets a kick, but only as far as Merbein. They're in the hot seat here at centre half forward. What's going on?
Free kick for not having the ball and being thrown to the ground.
Jace Monaghan, at centre half back, gets the free kick. Goes short, looking for Brad Summerhays. Summerhays now wheels around, and he goes short again, looking for Greg. And Greg's got it in the far wing. He wheels around onto his favoured left and finds Dean Jardine. He's out there. He goes real short. Unfortunately, it's cut off by Merbein. Good passage of play. He lowered his eyes, but he may have needed to go over the top into space. But anyway, Merbein take the kick and they chip it around the far side. Big Rick's a ruckman, I think it is. Right, he's coming back inboard. Oh, they've spilled it. There's an opportunity for Brody Grace, who pushes him away, gets the kick forward towards Tom Headley. How do you like it, Tommy? Oh, just on the chest, he says. And Tom's got a kick about 35 out. Yeah, Brody Grace turned it into an opportunity. Well done, young fellow.
Very quick off them first 2 or 3 steps, isn't he?
Yeah, low centre of gravity. Tommy Headley's going to have a shot. He's kicking straight into the wind. It's a difficult spot to score from in this ground. But he's a nice kick usually, but sits up. And it's a goal.
It's a nice goal.
He very rarely lets you down, that boy. Well done. That's what they needed.
Only United 1 goal 2 to 2 goals 4. I don't know what's happening with this scoreboard, Barry, but I've pressed it 3 times now and it's not registering a goal. Yeah, it does 2.
5G.
Jesus. Pressed it 6 times and it went 2 and 1 hit.
Jeffries and Ricks go at it. Ricks takes it well and kicks it out of the centre, straight down to the
quarter time
forward line. Oh, well grabbed by Liam Munro. He spins out of trouble, gets the hands up to Gloucester. Gloucester grabs it cleanly, kicks it around the corner and it's going over the boundary line. Good result out there on the windward side.
I think we start first quarter on this spot. I wouldn't do it.
Well, I did press it.
I think it's still a close game.
The ball in. Jeffries and Ricks are at it again. 2 big blokes. And down to no one. Well rowed by Merbein. Grabbed by Gloucester, who shovels it forward. In over the top of it, Summerhays. The ball up again. Far back flank for the Kangas.
I don't know what's happening on this scoreboard, Joe. I've been pressing things left, right and centre and it won't come up on the screen, so it's not quite right.
Technical issue. Grabbed by Merbein. They've done that well. They kick towards full forward. Punched by Cox. Oh, they're going to pay.
Mark?
He's claimed to mark. And Umpy says I'll have it. About 15 metres directly in front of Merbein's goal. Ball up. Cox rises up. Grabbed by Greg, who punches it through the goals for a point, and the kick into the Kangas.
Cox has got it now. Kick in, goes as far as Brown. Marks the ball, chips it round the corner again, looking for Munro. Got it. Munro's got it now, has to kick long to a contest. There's not much on option. Smith and them are going back. Harry almost gets the mark. Can't quite get it.
Jagger.
Tackled. Being tackled when he didn't have it well done to Jagger. He's got it now. And we'll kick it forward, looking for someone to come at him. Looking for Tate. Goes over the top of his head. Oh, almost. And the,
what is she?
I think it's a ball up, is it?
Yep. Lumpy says ball up in the right forward pocket for the Kangas. Blake Smith and Big Bricks go at it. Bricks again, only as far as Wisniewski. Come on, he didn't have prior. What do you call that? Gee whiz, nearly a free kick, or what do you call it, without the ball? Did he actually take the ball?
I don't know whether he actually had control of it, but he certainly got driven into the ground. I reckon Pork will remember that.
Yeah. The ball in again. Over the back, Blake Smith rises up. Morris can't quite take it. Grabbed by Merbein. They kick it forward to the centre of the ground. Gloucester leads in the race. Gets it onto his non-favoured foot to... Oh, Josh Gregg, the short hands. Beautiful. Well done. Oh, missed by Tate Hullen, and he's done for holding the ball. There was an opportunity gone begging there. Well, they're at least getting plenty of the ball, the Kangas. The ball, Merbein kick it forward to the far wing side. Jeffries punches it forward. Simon Brown rides the pack nicely. Josh Gregg wheels onto the left. The little beautiful pass and finds, who is it, Brad Summays? Yes. Brad Summays goes the short, looking for Headley. It spills forward. Smith's in over it, and so is Merbein. Spills out. Oh,
good tackle actually. They're giving away a free kick there.
Yeah.
Rosie, you think, was it?
No, Bradley.
No? Oh, there's two. Brad Summers, yep.
Well, they've got it in the far right pocket for the Kangas anyway. The tap backwards by Merbein. Grabbed again. Kick forward. Oh, she's anybody's ball out there.
An old-fashioned elbow to the back of the head there.
Yeah.
His old man taught him well there, Steve.
Young Blake, yes. There's a bit of genetics in that.
A bit of razzle-dazzle's elbows.
He's very similar build, in fact, yes. Punch forward. Josh Gregg rows it.
Oh, good
reels around. Looking for the safety of Simon Brown and the boundary line. Now, Lumpy out that side's getting busy.
Ball gets thrown back in. Dave Jeffries tries to work the front position, can't get there. Good work. Kick forward.
Right, Greg.
Greg, yeah, got it.
Oh, here he is.
As far as Grace gets it, and he's love a beautiful kick. He's starting to hit some forwards, Grace.
Oh.
Dangerous when he's got the ball in his hand.
Tate Hullen, he's 40 out, goes short, looking for Summer Hayes. Punch clear. Dean Jardine, what do I do in front of goals? He's put the right bias on it. What'd that go round the post, did it?
Yep.
Gee whiz, he had to think twice as a long-suffering backman. He didn't know quite what to do.
He's had two chances now and kicked two behinds.
Yeah, you know where the answer to that, Dino, is? Straight back to the back line, right?
Well, a bit amazed the umpire. I mean, the trainer hasn't been out to him already. Maybe we're close enough to coach's box here we could make a move.
He could have made a hero of himself. There you go, quarter time. What is she, 2-1? 2 goals 5, Merbein, Ouyen 1 goal 3. Wasn't too bad by the Kangas into the breeze.
I've been pressing these 6 or 7 times to get a point to come up. I don't know what's going on. So I pressed that to start it and it doesn't go. Jesus, Joe, bit of equipment failure. Anyway, here we are. Stephen, it's anybody's game really.
Yeah, that's what I was surprised how well the Kangas worked that into the wind. I know the wind doesn't kick goals for you, but she's a pretty stiff breeze.
Yep, score on the television isn't right for those that are watching at home. 1 goal 3 Ouyen United to 2 goals 5 the visitors. So Yeah, so bear with us till we get our technically unsavvy operator gets it sorted.
No good asking me, boys.
Yeah. We had a lot of people text in last week, Steve, from all over the country, and there's 3 or 4 of them here today. So actually, they've made the journey to Underbull for the last game, which is good.
There you go.
We'll be back shortly after a few words from our sponsors. Busy getting bets on.
You're on. You're on, boy.
Done, right out.
So just at the end of quarter time here, the Vineland might be coming back through Underbull. Merbein have got an 8-point lead. I'm reasonably happy with that quarter. Windy conditions, wind slightly favouring the left of screen, despite it going all the way across into the scrub on the far side. At least the rain's hold off. In the twos there's a few showers, but it looks like we're all clear and ready to go here.
This live stream is brought to you by Filming Footy, and the stats are by Dartfish and Filming Footy. As we hear, the Vinelander only comes through once or twice a year. Ball gets bounced right in the middle of the circle, gets thrown up. 2 ruckmen go at it. 1 by Smith this time. Goes down as far as, 2 or 3 United players, one over the top of it. Scoop gets it and has it, misses it, kicks it long. Goes long, not really to advantage to us, but Tate works well to get to the front position. Tackle, he didn't have it. Stood up well in the tackle. Josh Gregg has kicked it out of nowhere. Sensational left footer, and Joshy Gregg slotted it to start this quarter with the wind. Well done, gentlemen. Some good football there.
Great little left foot grabber by Greg. Had the right to left spin to correct it through to goals, and that's exactly the sort of start Ouyen and I would have wanted. Brings it to a 2-point game, and great work by Alex Morris to get out of the middle.
Go on spot.
Hey, no, I haven't put it on. I've got the scores correct now. I just started the game clock again after that, Barry, because I pressed it twice, still didn't work.
Oh, God.
Joe, the Cameron's got all this technology, and it's only about 30% working at the stage. Oh, what a picture in the background there. The Vinelander going past, Baz. Blast from the past. There'll be a heap of people sitting in dog boxes there. That's how we used to get down the footy years ago. Holding the ball.
Good team tackle there by the Kangas. McKay hit the first one and Scoop wrapped him up. Daniel Tongue couldn't quite break both tackles at once.
Drives the ball long. Get under that and play fair. Cox is getting a run up, and he's got two hands to it, couldn't pull it down. Gets handled out there. Ryan McKay chases after it, runs over the top of it. Well done there by Summers, was it? Tate gets a hurried kick around the corner. Puts Smith in the box seat if he can get there first. Can't quite get there. Josh Gregg lurking at the back of the pack, waiting for it. Been done for holding the man or too high, I'm not sure. And Dacos has got it. No, it's not Dacos, it's his younger brother. Oh, over the shoulder. Couple of series of free kicks here, but they're both there, I think. Chips it out wide. Over towards the salt flat. Hard to score from out that side of the ground. Drives the ball long. Gets over the back of the pack. Grace is in the box seat there. Gets a quick handball inboard. As far as Moz. Moz gets on the right foot. Doesn't really have much of a look and kicks it high. Cox gets under it. Can't quite pull it in. Scoop gets it. Handball out as far as Smith. Smith runs onto his right foot. Nice little chip out wide. As far as Headley, who takes a good strong mark. Hasn't put a mark down for a few weeks now, I believe. Been marking very nicely. Kicks the ball long, looking for Tate. Looking for Cox again. Handball out the back. And, this is a free kick, and it's going the other way after Ouyen United had slotted it.
So I think there's a throw called against one Ouyen United player there, and unfortunately for Ouyen, Brodie Grace had gone on and kicked the goal, but not to be. And Netball, I think, had the kick for Merbein. Tries to find Chisari, overruns it, and it's all wrapped up underneath. And the umpire's pinged him AFL style.
Pinged him for holding the ball, for jumping on it, but at the same token, I think he got pushed in the back going down there, so it's a bit of a touchy one, but ball gets kicked long into the, I'm going to say the wing, but the wing's held it up, only as far as Wisniewski's taken a nice grab there. He's got it looking inboard, and there's not too much movement from Ouyen United, so he's just going to have to sit it in the air and hope one of our big men mark it. Tate goes up, can't quite get to the front position. Brodie Grace has pulled off it cleanly without having the football whatsoever, and play on advantage. And there has been a goal kicked.
Morris.
By Morris. Not sure what he was trying to do there at that last little kick, but anyway, he's done the right thing and it's gone through. Ouyen United finally have a lead.
The Ouyen player got the crumb from that, handball to Morris, said the ball never stopped, and Morris loves taking the advantage when he can, and he did that, kicked it well and truly into the scrub, and Ouyen United have got the lead spot. It's been a while since we've been able to say that.
3-3, and now we've lost our page. What's happened there? Now we've got it back. 3-3, 21 to 2-5, 17. Haven't called too many games this year with Ouyen United with their nose in front. Late change today with Greg out. So Karen, sorry if you're not watching the boy having a run around. Karen's been tuning in each week.
Harry Scott makes his senior debut for the Kangas. Tongue gets the ball, handballs backwards. Got a bit of time on the back flank. Kick goes down the line, but no one in particular, and the boundary's going to have a win for probably the 200th time today. It's been very popular. Boundary riders on that side, but getting a fair workout.
Greg will be down at Shenanigans for the karaoke final tonight, I reckon. In Darwin.
In Darwin, I should be on then. So the ball is pumped around like a pinball over on the other side. There's been a lot of those contests today where there hasn't been much of an opportunity for anyone to get the ball out. Thrown up again. Merbein win another tap. Good pick up and quick little handball. Good kick forward. Puts Ouyen Knight in the van. Monaghan gets it. Gets tackled. Gonna have to get rid of it and does. He gets his kick.
Yeah, Jagger tried to take on one too many tackles and well wrapped up by...
Jagger too. Sorry, called it as Monaghan.
By Deal, I think it is. Yep, Jack Deal.
Another ex-Ouyen player.
Yep.
Jack's got it. He's generally not a bad kicker, the footy. Oh, he's towed that one a little bit.
Yeah, and if you don't kick it purely today, the wind will do its thing on it.
Cox will be looking to do a Brent Morris and kick this one well into the centre square. With the lull in proceedings, Cock has to go and fetch his own ball.
Owner come to the grandstand side. The wind takes that ball. Falls at the back. Josh Gregg gets a crumb. Handballs forward to Summerhays. He can't quite get there first. Ryan McKay puts a body on. Summerhays kept following up. Tries to get handball to Grace. He tries to knock it on. Picked up by Chazari. No one can really take this cleanly. Even Rowe can't take it cleanly. Wisniewski comes through. He handballs forward. Morris gets it. He goes quickly to Summerhays. Ball goes behind him. And they're out here. They kick it to the forward flank and there's space everywhere. It's a foot race. Tongue versus Gloucester. Gloucester puts a good build body on. Sockers it towards the boundary line. And he gets there in the end. And it'll be a throw-in spot.
I don't think there can be a deliberate out-of-bounds played today because there's been 4 of them and they haven't paid any yet. So I think they've drawn a line in the sand with that rule. Ball gets thrown in. Smithy will go in for the ruck contest again. Oh, ball goes sideways out of the throat. Wing got all of it. Good little crumb off the back of the pack. Foot race again. Good tackle. No opportunity from any player.
Adam Marshall wrapped up there. Great contest.
Smith will go up again, giving away about 60 kilos. Got crashed into early. Good smother then by Grace, it must have been. Handball out the back. Kicks it long. Cox is going to have to make a contest and does. Oh, dropped what I thought he actually took from here, but anyway, gets a bit of a tackle, swings him around. Merbein have still got it again. Good punch in the back of the head there, but he still didn't manage to get a free kick, which he should have. That should be holding the ball, and it is, and they've been pretty consistent with that so far today.
Yeah, well done, Tom Headley. Few efforts there. He's got Cox down the line. And Cox will try position. Jimmy Morris is on the crumb side here. If it falls out the back,
out the back to him.
Doesn't quite gather, and Merbein will try and exit here. Great kick. The uncontested mark for Hills. He handballs quickly on to Rhodey.
He almost run his 10 metres.
He tries to take on McKay! And he is gone.
There's almost a call for too high there, but that umpire was no way known he's going to give that away. And I'll tell you what, he slots this.
Well, great tackle by McKay. He doesn't let too many slip through. Loves a tackle.
I'll tell you what, Barry, you can go back to the centre circle with that camera meeting, mate. That is a goal. That is right your glasses. Put it down.
Well, Spot hasn't gone for the commentator's curse. I'll put the coffin in. He's a beautiful kick of the footy, McKay. He runs around in his left arc and
pulled it.
Never came back.
Looked like he struggled for distance. I thought he would have had that in him easy.
I know, that wasn't his best kick, McKay, but great bit of pressure. Keeps the footy in Ouyen's front half. When Vinnie Rhodey was trying to explore out of half-back for Merbein.
Ball get kicked down. A long kick. Fairly penetrating kick into the thing. Scoop Morris gets it, can't quite hold it with the second grab. Goes back underneath it, and that should be holding the ball, not paid. Dacos gets a quick handball out the back. Good little handball again on. And Merbein are in the box set. There's 3 or 4 of them running. Gloucester's trying to chase him. Brown peeled off his man. And I tell you what, Ouyen ought to have done that pretty good. Both backmen peeled off at the right time to force that little bit of a mistake. So well done to Simon Brown and who was the other player that peeled off there? No, I haven't got that point yet, Barry. We'll get there eventually.
The rainbow's popped out behind Munro here. That sort of day in Underbull. Kick goes long. It favours Smith, but goes over the top. Wisniewski tries to take it. Noah Hills handballs it forward. Overrun by Merbein.
Well
Morris
done.
comes through. Gets a quick handball at the Jagger. Headley's got a little bit of time if he can gather it. Jimmy Kennedy closes in quickly. Footy finds Tongue. And Tongue kicks it to the middle, and they can control possession a little bit here, Merbein. Take a bit of time. Matt Ricks is moving by himself inside Merbein's 50, but nothing doing. Cesari. Oh, sorry, Paul finds Cesari now. Kicks it inside 50. Deal. Well, punched by Gloucester. Falls to Tongue. Has a shot, and that's out in the full.
3 goals 4, 2 goals 7, according to our legendary Greg, who does our home games at Underbull every week. Starts with the under 10s at an eye-watering time this morning, and still up there now doing it, so well done. Greg Valance.
Summer Hayes lays the tackle. He's got it now. He's going to be held in.
Well, we'll get thrown up. Dangerous spot here for Merbein. Thrown up. Smith will go at it. Gets the first tap down. Only gets it as far as Morris is it, but gets tackled straight to the ground. No, it wasn't with Summer Hayes. The umpire will throw it up again. Sunshine's coming out a bit, Benny. It's actually not too bad here at the moment.
Warmed up a bit. Ricks tries to get it out to his teammates' advantage. He nearly shoves that forward to Vinny Rohde. He loves a goal. Handballs to Cesari. Straightens up. And he's goaled it. Merbein had the lead again. Great bit of play there by first Rohde to pick it up cleanly, and then Cesari to straighten up and make a surety of it. And Merbein up by 3 points. 3 goals 7-25, leading Ouyen 3 goals 4-22.
Wind had just dropped off now, Vinny. It wouldn't be a bad afternoon for footy.
No, nice, warmish when the rain disappeared. There was a few minutes in the reserves where it was far from warm. So we got Ricks and Smith. Smith gets it forward. He gets it forward again. McKay comes storming in. Taps it to the advantage of Morris. He gathers. Handballs to no one in particular, and Merbein will try and rebound. Gloucester's got the advantage here on Rowe. The ball bounces back over Gloucester's head. Rowe. Handballs to Cesari. Kicks in front of Deal. Great play there by Merbein. They also have a bit of a lucky bounce to Rowe, and beautiful skills to find Deal. Is kicking probably into the teeth of the wind, so first looks for passing options, but he'll back himself to kick this now. Sits up into the breeze. Munro can't quite hold it, and it's a high free kick
anyway.
to Munro. For Tongue snapped it on his boot.
Well, the umpire's pulled him 5 metres this way away from where they got up off the ground too, so I don't know how that happens. Munro will look to kick long. Doesn't often kick short, nearly always gives it a fairly big roost. He'll be looking for Tate down the line. Gets a little bit of wind. Cox is going to have to get underneath that. Punches it forward. Greg just read it beautifully. His hand got smothered. Cox kicks it off the ground again. Scott can't quite make the tackle. Underground kick going to no one in particular. Greg's in there, so is Cox. Cox goes harder. Merbein picks it up and runs out of the pack beautifully. Well done, but then stuffs the kick. Gets on there. Good little push there from Simon Brown was just enough to affect the handball. Well done again there. Gets chipped, scooped, gets chips out wide. Looking for Summer Hayes. Can't quite get under it. Cox has got him and tackled him. Holding the ball, umpire. He's through the ball. Grace has got a handball out to Jardine, who was running away from it. Couldn't quite get his hands on it. Hacks it forward again to Greg. Very quick handball again. Run to Tatey Hullen. Gets it on the boot quick. Looking for the quick thing with Headley. 1 on 2, and it goes for 1 behind for Ouyen United. Good build-up. Not quite the result we were after.
Yeah, Merbein have just fumbled the odd occasion. It's allowed Ouyen to put a bit more pressure onto him. And when Ouyen's pressure up, that's when they're playing their best footy. Arden stabs a kick to Jimmy Kennedy, just goes over his fingertips. Holland somehow gets into space to Jardine. He's had 2 shots, the 3rd shot is successful.
Got her.
Right foot snap through the middle, and the Kangas regained the lead. Then just a risky kick, went over the top of Kennedy, and Holland and Morris fought through it well before Jardine snapped it right through the middle.
Missed his first one left, missed his second one right, made no mistake with the 3rd one and slotted it.
He'd be relieved by that. He was a bit disappointed after his effort late in the first quarter on goal, but great goal in the end. Kangas back in front.
Plenty of dark clouds getting about us, Vinny. There is some blue skies directly behind us, so we've got a little while before it starts coming in, but does look threatening in the sky.
She'll be bunker stations if it does come like it did in the reserves, those odd patches.
Joe, the cameraman, will be up here doing the whole thing himself. Well, good tackle from Greg, didn't quite get rewarded.
Handball comes to Jazari. He tries to find inside 50 and beautiful kick. Finds young hooker. He kicks it out in front. Harry Scott tried to go back into the flight and found Ferraris, who's also on debut here for Merbein. They've got 2 debutants out there, Merbein.
Harry Scott's first possession in seeing as Benny, you would have been in getting changed. He backed into the fly of the pack just like that and took a good strong mark early in the first quarter.
Ferraris for his first career goal. The wind takes it across the face and through for a minor score.
Ball kicked in by Greg. I think that's about the 5th or 6th person that's kicked in from fullback for Ouyen United so far. They haven't got a steady person. Kicks it low and hard, looking for Brody. Grayson hits him on the chest. Chips it out wide, looking for... Well, that ball swung a lot in the air. Looking for Liseski. Goes back inboard, looking for the handball. Makes a tough go of that. Wanted his right foot and he really should have kept going on his left. Well done by Tate Hullen to keep the ball in front of himself. Good handball there. Out. Ball bounces up over the top to Jagger. Every opportunity here. He kicked it the inside out. Right banana. What a goal.
Yeah, great recovery from Cox. The ball set up nicely for him and the little right foot check side through the middle. And that's 2 goals in a row for Ouyen United and they've got a 9-point lead. Halfway through, or a bit further than halfway through the second quarter at Underbull. They made it a little bit difficult for themselves, but they kept the ball moving forward, and sometimes you just have to do that and make sure someone does the last kick well.
All year, mate. Good, clean football. They've hacked every situation up to make their goals, and why did it change today? Dave Jeffries can't quite get to the bounce of the ball. Greg goes in hard after it, gets it, picks it up, gets onto his trusty left. Well done, looks for the mongrel torpedo. I'm not sure that was meant, and Grace has marked it. Good mark. Grace wheels around, looking for... He's going to give his man the slip. Chips it out wide, looking for Headley. Can't quite get under that. And the ball will be thrown in. Grace would have nearly kicked that, yep.
The positive thing about Ouyen's ball movement is they're coming towards the grandstand side, so it just gives them a little bit more room for error when they're trying to go inside 50.
Grandstand side?
Pavilion side, that's the best I could come up with. Ricks controls it down nicely. Had 2 fight for the handball. Wisniewski chucks on the right boot.
Get under that.
Spins the wrong way. It's got Headley chasing after it, and I think the boundary line might win here. And it does.
Well, that would have been delivered out of bounds if we were watching television last week in the AFL. Ball will get thrown in. Far pocket. Dangerous place for Ouyen United to have it. Throws it in. Tate Hullen will go up for the ruck contest. He gets a bit of a run at this one. Hacks it forward. Can't quite get it. Merbein have got it. Chip it wide. As far as Gloucester should mark that and doesn't quite get it. Kicks it off the ground, looking for Greg, can't quite get it. Merbein gets it, Greg gets him and holding the ball this time.
Donahue got through the first, didn't get through the second. Greg from 50, puts it up with the breeze. Headley! 3 hands, minor score.
I'll tell you what, I think Greg's eyes lit up there. He thought major. He wasn't thinking kick it to the full forwards up nice and easy. It was... Let's slow if we can slot this thing.
I reckon he only brought the 8-iron out there. I don't think he gave it the full...
Here I would have kicked it from there, no worries at all.
Oh, he did kick it from there.
Inside the square, I didn't see it, thank God, but they tell me from inside the square he was. Ball gets kicked long and low. Out wide, looking as far as Greg's, making a nice intercept mark. Chips it out wide, looking for Scoop, and he's hitting lace out.
I reckon Morris could nearly get this.
I don't know whether it's favouring straight to those. Must be going across the ground a bit, because players have been struggling to kick goals from there.
He tries to...
That's going over the top, will hit Tate on the chest.
Now, Morris will tell you he meant it to find Helen, but I don't think it did.
No, I think it was going at Cox, I think. So.
But Helen, ever the opportunist. Now, I'd love to see him go back a little bit further, because he's going to be very close to the man on the mark when he kicks this. But few steps, spots it through, and he did some celebration there. Yeah, great goal by Helen. And Ouyen United up by 16 points.
Yeah, a little bit better football from Ouyen United. Last 5 or 10 minutes. Merbein had a bit of the play before that. It must be 20 minutes and 20 seconds gone without the time on, and I also started it after the first goal, so you would think there'd only be another 2 minutes at most in this quarter.
Merbein would be pretty frustrated that their targets down the line there didn't at least create the ball to go to ground. Josh Gregg took the intercept mark, and 3 kicks later, Ouyen United got a goal. So Jeffries and Bull. Jeffries uses his body well, comes to Sunraysia. He gets hands off to Grace. He's streaming out of the centre square in front of Holland again. Oh, can't quite hold on. Oh, it's been paid something here. I'm not quite sure what the signal was.
He didn't actually give us a signal, actually. He just blew his whistle and pointed that way, so we're not really sure what it's for.
Andrew Arden must have scragged on a little bit too much in the opinion of the umpire. It'd be a tough kick here for Holland. You have to kick it. Have to kick through the ball quite nicely. And it's a mongrelish, and it moves through to the near side. Be late in the second quarter. Merbein be trying to take a little bit of time off the clock now, find a few short kicks. Control possession a little bit, but only done a pretty good job of manning up. Roddy comes to this side. Grounds the ball, changes his mind late, but he's skillful enough to find a teammate. Only been quite tough to play against here. They're switched on defensively. The kick goes long. Kennedy uses his body well, and if he goes, he can go. Runs over top. Smith gathers.
Too high nearly.
Hooker and Smith over top of it. Glosser still got over top. Hatches an egg, and it's held up. So Merbein have just had one clip out the back, but Glosser's found that out. Jeffries can't quite get over the ball. Chisari handballs in front of his teammate, but Wisniewski goes in hard. Jardine takes body. Summerhays tries to hit it out to Scott, but it comes through Rhodey. He laces one out. Oh, great intercept there by Glosser to Jagger. Comes out through Morris, and Morris again. Got Joel Grace down the line, Tate Holland as well. Creates a contest. Kicks down the line, smothered a few times. Kennedy does a quick little step to get away from Holland and chip kick. Finds a teammate. Fingers Donahue. He sits it up in the air. Jagger. Oh, hooker from the side. Can't quite take it, and he gets into the back of Jagger. What a flyby.
Did he actually touch that? That's almost an unrealistic attempt, that.
He got a fingernail on it. That was exciting while he was up there. His old man had to kick the fair bag in the reserves today. Jeffries gets to Morris. They're still going hard over it. Morris tries to break away.
Sling tackle
without it.
Umpire in great position there.
No,
5 metres away,
right free kick. He's got Josh Gregg long. If it finds ground, it's going to be Josh Gregg. Oh, great strength by Gregg. He's got Harry Scott streaming through the other side.
I think he's done it for shepherding outside the 5 metres, I'd suggest, which is the only thing you can beat.
Anyway, the kick goes the other side. Cocks a big fist in. Falls to Kennedy. He can't quite gather. It's not the first time today. And he's scragged without it by Roddy Grace, I feel. Harry Scott was out too for Ouyen.
Oh, that could have been 50.
Yeah. Kennedy goes straight down the middle. Comes out to the back. Morris comes in, goes in, gets it. And he's been given the push free kick as well. Merbein haven't really been paying much respect to Josh Greggy. Doesn't quite read that one well, but 56 couldn't take it for Merbein. Goes out in front of Headley.
Bounce your little thing.
Sits up nicely. Right foot snap.
It's
a goal.
That's a nice goal. Off balance and everything.
Tommy Headley is enjoying playing his home ground today. The United bench is excited. Because why are they excited, Spot?
Well, I don't know. I reckon if they hit that thing too many more times, that roof's going to come off that. So the score is 7-7, 49 to 3 goals, 8-26. United are starting to put a bit of a clinic on. Good to see.
Yes, Merbein has made a few mistakes around half-back and Ouyen have been able to capitalise on them. And maybe Merbein's pressure's not quite level as the other teams we've come up against recently, because Ouyen seem to have time and space, which we haven't really said much this season.
No, certainly not. See, Ruckman will go at it again. Dave Jeffries, a considerable advantage in weight. Can't quite get up high enough for the ball, but he's trying hard in there. That's either holding the ball or it's a bounce quickly. Did that for a long time. Jeez, two Ruckman pushing and shoving. Greg's been grabbed high, gets a handball out beautifully. No look handball to Grace. Grace has got it and drives it long. Headley's over the back. He's all over this and taking a mark.
Yeah, the Merbein defender just didn't quite judge the wind well, Frankel. The ball was always going to float to that pocket. So Tommy Headley, he's got a chance for 2 in a minute here.
Wouldn't this be nice for Ouyen United to go in with a handy lead?
Yeah, it'll be up to almost 5 goals if he can kick these. It looks like he's going to drop punt. Oh, he's hit the wrong side of the shoe and Rhodey takes the uncontested mark.
I reckon he missed that line by about 50 metres.
Yeah, I think it just came off the inside of the shoe. The ball's going to get back to Rhodey here. Justin Frankel not quite aware of the situation. So yeah, the time on, we'll be getting a fair old crack. If you start this late and it's up to 27 minutes.
That's right, it's going to be long quarter.
Anyway, so the umpire will get Vinny Rhodey back into the position and we can resume play for it to go to the exact same spot it was. Arden takes the mark. He kicks it hard into the middle. Jean Jardine gets it, that's taken high and he gets taken high a second time. Oh, being caught on the ball. He's got to give it back to him though. He's been a bit around this Carl Farquharson. He kicks it long. A little push in the back to Munro. The umpire's seen that too. Cox is not quite aware of the situation. So we would love the bag on one last one just to assert their authority in the contest. Helen nearly came down with it. And that is half-time at Underbull. Ouyen United 7 goals, 7-49, leading Merbein by 23 points. And it's just, I think the midfield has been in control of the game, especially in that second quarter spot.
Oh, absolutely. I don't think we've had it once this year where you could say Ouyen United have dominated a quarter in the midfield, and that's exactly what happened there. I think that's the turning point. They started getting a lot of balls out of the middle. I think the ruck contests have been probably slightly Merbein's way, but I think Ouyen United's midfield has just been doing their jobs. Yep. And the forwards have been presenting well, and I think they've probably judged the wind a little bit better. They've got a few marks over the back and just judged the wind that little bit better. And best players for Ouyen United so far, Joshy Grigg would be up in mine. Cox has been pretty good. Brodie Grace has been very good. Scoop's been good. Tate Hullen's been good. But geez, there's not too many players out there that haven't actually contributed, which is great to see. No. I think one player down. I think Rosie Monaghan's done a shoulder. I don't think we'll see him again for the rest of the day. Apart from that, encouraging signs.
Yes, been really encouraging. Just being able to get that clear handball to someone running into space, and it makes the job a lot more easy for the forwards if they're presented to someone who's also in space. So great second quarter there by United to turn a 8-point deficit at quarter time into a 23-point lead at half time.
Welcome back here again to Netball Rec Reserve for what's about to be the start of the third quarter.
So, this stream is brought to you by Filming Footy, and stats this game are brought to you by Filming Footy, Footy Stats powered by Dartfish. And I think Josh Gregg would probably be leading the possession getters all around, and he's been a major reason why United have got a 23-point lead at half time. Merbein will be looking to come out strong this quarter because the wind's favouring any left or right direction. It'll probably be slightly favouring the left of screen, so they want to be kicking 4 goals or more to get a lead at three-quarter time and hold on. But with Ouyen's midfield plays the way that they did in the second quarter, it'd be a hard task for Merbein their spot.
I think the wind's actually dropped off a little bit though, just the same. Certainly not as windy as it was at the start of the game, so it'll be interesting to see what it does later on. So I don't think you could afford to say that Ouyen could come home in the last quarter with the win. I think you'd have to be pretty careful that they don't give away too many goals this quarter. Injury concerns for Ryan Modigan will not take part in the rest of the game. He's actually got damaged ribs, so it wasn't his shoulder after all, which is good because he's had a couple of shoulder reconstructions. So pretty happy to hear it's his ribs and not that, as much as they are sore, but part of life.
Yeah. Jace Modigan had a hip complaint earlier in the game too, so I'm not sure if he made his way back onto the field after that.
On the bench as we speak now, but did partake in the warm-up.
So we've got Smith and Ricks. Ricks gets it down. Joel Grace over top for Ouyen. He's held without it.
Get a free kick.
Merbein have got one loose beyond the ball already with Netball. Grace tries to keep it out of his vicinity, but intercepted there. And the Merbein reserve boys with the bus park behind the United goals are going to be up and about. Great mark by Cesare. He takes off. Gosser runs through, and he did get someone high in the process, and he's tickled his ribs.
Grace
and
is still down
Joel
behind
Grace
play.
is still down.
Yeah, no, he's hurt his ribs, I think. Ribs or hip. And that cut, good smother there by Brown. Harry picks it up, goes for a quick kick around the corner and gets it, hurried kick out. Only as far as Merbein. Oh, good little sidestep there. Good smother by Liam Munro. Scoop gets it. Quick handball. Didn't quite have control of it when he went to handball. A great tackle just the same. Harry will go after it again and has got it. Scoop's been
pinged. He held on to the first handball.
Which I think was there.
Yeah, just a fraction too long. Morris probably would have been a fraction unsure of when the handball came out.
He's done the old Dermy Brereton and shaken off the trainers.
Merbein haven't been able to quite work it out by foot so far. There's been 2 smothers and an intercept. Brown's taking his full allotment of time, goes short to Smith, who holds on to it. Had to work a little bit for it. He's got Josh Gregg in the middle, and he goes longer to Headley.
Good kick.
Josh Gregg's still got a bit of space in the middle, but they go wider to Grace. It has to stay in, and it doesn't. It won't be the first victim to that today, Tommy Headley. The wind's definitely favouring across that side, and almost seems to fall downhill. Once he gets within 5 metres of the boundary line, she continues to go.
And Grace is coming off for a bit of a spell. The trainers have told him to come off against his will, I think, but anyway, that's all part of it. The ball gets thrown in. Oh, thrown off the ball without it, but no umpire's decision there. The ball goes high in the air. Brown gets underneath this and will take a mark. But I think...
I'm not sure what the free kick was paid for, but Brown took the mark and he finds Gregg.
It could only be holding on, but the other player, it wouldn't have been Brown that should have got the kick, but anyway, it doesn't matter.
Award the positive player in the mark. Josh Gregg, he tries to lace out Jardine, it comes to ground, Ricks picks it up and handballs beautifully out, and it's going to find Felton in the midfield.
Ball gets kicked long. Should have Jagger at the back of the pack. Can't quite get it. Brown's got about his 5th touch for the quarter. Gregg's about the same. Good handball into... Oh, just bounced a little bit left on front of Morris, but good handball just the same. And those 2 players have got a fair bit of it the last little bit.
Yeah, Merbein haven't quite been able to change the angles by foot, and Gregg and Brown are collecting a few off half-back.
Good to see the Merbein seconds hanging around after the boys, their long necks at half-time in there, so they've got them all warmed up, ready to go. So they've... free kick plucked out of there from somewhere. They're getting a bit rowdy, them Merbein seconds up there at the bus. Nick?
So, Ricks takes... No, it's not Ricks. It might be Cesare. So a few of the orange boots out there for Merbein. That kick goes central. Over the top, Morris pulls it in on the second grab. Not much presenting, Owen, just happy to take a little bit of time off here. He gets right under it, get under that, Tate Holland. Comes to ground, Ricks can't gather, but Felton does. Goes to Brodie Gracie, handballs. Morris does well to adjust to the bounce. It's not forward by Merbein. Jimmy Morris runs through, gets through one, gets through two of a little spin, and Ricks takes the mark and gives McKay one through on the go, and he bungs a kick. Luckily marked by Tongue. Kicks it out to the fat side. Vinny Rohde takes a good mark, and he might be the sort of person Merbein need in their attacking half to finish it. He's a known goal kicker, but Jimmy Kennedy's just pushed off Scott, had a shot, and missed it in near side.
Good bit of a football there. Took advantage of a young player in his first game.
Yeah.
Scott will remember that one. It won't happen next time. Be goal side of him, surely.
Yeah, Scott's probably only in a few players around United can match Kennedy for speed, but Kennedy's veteran now almost paid off for a goal there. So Cox will take the kick in and puts the sock into it. It's going to fall to Jagger, goes through his hands. Morris tries to run through and it keeps falling forward, and Hullen by himself takes an uncontested mark.
Scoop in the middle. Doesn't ignore him, kicks it long. Oh, hard kick to get under, but well done to Summer Hayes. Takes a good grab, wheels around quickly, kicks it on top of Jardine. Tough ball to get his hands on. 2 or 3 players go through there. Scott's almost there, going to get this. Oh, come out to him, he couldn't quite get there quick enough. Merbein have got the runners there, out wide. Well corralled. Great stuff by Scoop. End up with the football, and no chance of getting rid of that. Well done to Scoop Morris, 1 on 3. And held the ball up beautifully.
Yeah, got the all-important fingertip on that.
Blood rule. That's a blood rule.
So Joel Grace returned. He looks a little bit better than what he did 8 or so minutes ago. So we're 6 minutes into this quarter. No real damage on the scoreboard for either side. Ricks gets it down. McKay handballs out in front of Jardine.
Did not have the ball. Dragged to the ground. Ball gets chipped out wide. Oh, Munro gets it. Tries to hack it 40. Could be pinged for hanging on to the thing with it, the way the umpires have been going, but isn't. Ball comes up. No one's strong enough to quite get it out of the pack, and it will be thrown up.
That was well done by Liam Munro. Did well to keep the ball in, but not be pinged for dragging it in. McKay comes bustling through. He's taking the ground, and he's got it.
Well done. Good pressure by hitting the ball flat out. That's a good thing for young people to be watching.
He's got Hullen. Goes over the back. Falls to Josh Gregg if he can stay on his feet. He gets it. Left foot dribbler.
One behind. One behind.
Probably had a fraction more time than he initially thought, but you would back him from there 9 times out of 10. Merbein get a reprieve. Jace Monaghan back on the field for Ouyen. Tight kick in, finds Tongue. Tongue comes wide. Lee Page takes the uncontested mark. And his left boot goes to down the line. Monaghan almost intercepts. Jimmy Kennedy, clean hands. Handball leaves a bit to be desired though. Smith couldn't quite clean it up. He tries to lock it in with Cesari.
Go the cameraman sauce up in there. The ball gets thrown up. 2 ruckmen go at it. Well done by Merbein. When we're in the run contest most of the day. Hawkey will get him here and wrap him up and does. Oh, too high is the call. Oh, I think that's pretty tough. It looked a fair tackle from here, but anyway, umpire did have a great vantage point of that one. Give him the benefit. Ball gets kicked long. Over the back. Well done to Headley. Smothers it, but hand on the shoulder. That one was there too.
Cesari plays on and he's kicked it out to space. There's no one there. So a bit stiff on Headley there to be pinged for that.
No, I think it was there.
Only one playing for the ball.
Definitely had his hand on his shoulder. Which he didn't need to. I thought he had a good body position on him actually. So anyway.
Merbein have an opportunity here to get a few repeat inside 50s and maybe snag a goal. Hooker does well to outbody Cox, and it comes out to the boundary side. Modding in pursuit for Ouyen. Merbein is bumbling around Cesare. Hooker breaks through one, tries to break through the second, and he's been given a high free kick.
I'd like to have a look at the free kick counts the last few minutes. It's not going well for Ouyen United.
Well, Merbein had been first to the ball, so if you're first to the ball, you might get the odd free kick. And a quick handball. A shot on goal, and he's flushed it.
Yeah, good kick.
And that's an important goal for Merbein. I think that's tongue from on the reaches of 50 metres. And that's Merbein's first goal in a little while here, and it's Ouyen United 7 goals, 850, leading Merbein 4 goals, 9-33. Into the 10th minute of the third quarter, and a few free kicks going Merbein's way, and they finally got it to transform onto the scoreboard.
Wind's just picked up a little bit too the last 5 or 10 minutes, and a couple little drops, but I don't think it's going to end up wet. I think it's still looking pretty good behind us on the radar.
Yeah, clear enough.
The ball got kicked out somewhere about Rocket Lake. Merbein boys are up the right end, leaning against the bus, are getting pretty rowdy. They had the big bottles in the club rooms at half time, up until half time, which they normally do, and boys have enjoyed it. Got a few tins on the go. Should be a rowdy trip home in that bus, I'd reckon.
It's a fair trip from Merbein to Underball.
Be 600 stops and a few pubs between here and there. The ball gets thrown up again. Smith gets it, knocks it forward, only to advantage of Merbein. It's holding the ball, been tackled 6 times and will not be given the kick, but I don't know whether he had a prior opportunity.
Yeah, he had about 3/4 prior opportunities, but whether you can say it's a full one. The umpire didn't. Ricks goes down, great crumb there by Tongue. The ball falls out the back. Quick shot on goal.
On the full, I suggest.
Misses out to the right.
Crowd's starting to get a little bit rowdy here. I'm happy with a few of the decisions from the umpires. I think they've been, more and large, they've been pretty good, I reckon.
So Tim Gloucester will take the kick for United. It's 11 minutes gone into the third quarter. He's got Grace on short. Safe little kick. He's giving himself plenty of room here, Joel Grace. Keeps it low though, and marked by Tongue. He quickly plays onto his left. There's a dribbling young low kick in. Adam Morris gathers. Handballs forward to Grace. He'll get it on the second go maybe. Wisniewski quite can't get on the first go. He goes around like the Merbein defenders like their cones, and he kicks it out to Greg. And then boundary wins. Morris has been patched up and will be keen to come back on. Captain's had a pretty good day for Ouyen United. Been one of the best.
Certainly our best, yep. Looks like he got a bit of a nick above the eye there.
He
didn't get a free kick. The umpire sent him off immediately for the blood rule. I don't know how you get that blood rule without getting hit high in the first place, but anyway.
Smith tries to reach over the top. Merbein charging through, but it's held up at the bottom of the pack. I think it might have been the head clash and the great tackle on Vinnie Rhodey. Ricks gets it down. Well sharked by Greg.
Too high.
McKay gets it, snaps it on his left, and it's Brad Summage. He's found a bit of form late in the season for the Kangas. Yeah, that was a little bit of news along the grapevine. There might have been a 50-metre penalty here.
More downfield. What are they going to do?
It's the summer hay, so it must have been a 50-metre penalty. And you want to move this quickly. Harry Scott might have the aerial advantage on Kennedy, but nothing doing. Handballs to Greg. He chips one up. There's a 3-on-1.
Should be holding the man.
Still comes to ground. Jardine fights for it. Yeah. So Ouyen have put Headley into the fence to sort of stemmy any chance that Merbein had of getting a big score on. Anyway, falls to some age. He can't quite get boot to ball. Comes out the front of the pack. Got a bit of footwork by Merbein. Handball goes forward. Jimmy Morris requires intercepted, and it's a free kick against Jagger, I feel, who's been moved forward.
There's one little thing about you take Headley out of our forward line who's been dominating down there and put him back. You sort of best offense is best defence is offence, I believe. I reckon kick goals and we win, but ball gets kicked long. Munro's got the box seat here to punch. He's going to try and mark and can't quite do it. Good little hands. He's starting to get a hold of buddy Harry. Oh, that's well done. He gets it around the corner. Nice bloody delivery of the ball. Well done, boy. Wisniewski, quick handball again. Two or three quick handballs. Gets a quick kick on it, that's all he can do. Munro gets it. Grab too high, not done. Oh, good handball over to advantage, and that is holding the man, not paid. So it could have been another one the other way. That is holding the ball. That is holding the ball. That is a great tackle without giving away a free kick, I believe, from Grace there.
Yeah, well, Ouyen probably got lucky with two there because Munro held on to Kenny after he got rid of it, and Merbein player definitely tried to make the umpire pay a high free kick there. So Ball and Smith, Ball gets it down, Rhodey can't gather it. Sunraysia Brown charges in and he gets rewarded. Ashrow getting him slightly high. So Brown sees something he likes. He's got James Morris, I think, on the wing. He does well to take the mark. He hasn't got much on that side, so he has to hold it. Timmy Gloucester's presenting.
Manned up.
Gloucester takes the mark. They'll be looking, Munro's presenting well in the midfield, but Gloucester just chips it down the line to Holland. Munro's still an option inboard. They do want to try and centralise this soon, Ouyen, otherwise it's going to get stuck on that side.
Going to have to kick long now. No, he's found another short pass. Oh, well presented by Greg and a good strong mark. Wheels around in front of the O'Connors. Signing the pet stock. Chips it again. Finds a target in Summer Hayes, who's had plenty of it, like you said, later on the second half of this year. Chips it again.
Stanley Cox run forward for Ouyen. Jeffries won't quite have the leg in him to get it that far, but it's another aerial threat anyway.
Chips it under like a 9-iron. She goes up in the wind. And a good strong mark from Merbein with no contest at all from Ouyen United.
Not smart by the Ouyen forwards there. Into the teeth of the breeze, so it's always going to be hard to get a penetrating kick in long. Simon Brown's got Vinnie Rhodey for trouble here. I'm not sure. Vinnie Rhodey was trying to con him there, and Simon Brown did well. Yeah, Simon Brown did well to not fall into Vinnie Rhodey's games there. Ricks tries it, lace out a pass. It goes to Morris. He goes to ground. He's got Greg. He's hit firmly as he kicked it, and it's on here.
Gloucester, well done, Gloucester.
Cullen's taken off with it.
That's what we like to see.
It'd be interesting if the
Gloucester's on his back, taking on two of them. I love it.
Dino Jardine's got the footy. Harry Scott running long. Harry Scott's going to try and get a shot. Oh, it's been held.
Harry Scott.
And he's got it. Scoot's got to give it to Harry Scott, doesn't he? Oh, I'm not sure. Scoot might have been close as I was praying for Scott just to get a nice potential Joey the Goose from the goal square.
Yeah, no, plenty going on behind play there. 2 or 3 late tackles. I think Merbein's starting to get a little bit frustrated.
Yeah, well done by Timmy Gloucester too to fly the flag for Greg there. When you get 50. Another 50.
Is that from the bus? The bus
that's from the seconds. The boys from the seconds have got that. I think that is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. And umpire cannot give a 50-metre penalty in front of the crowd when they're sitting there having a few beers. Like, it's not coming from the coach's box, it's coming from the crowd.
And Morris is loving all of these high fives, and there's a bit going on there. Everyone from Ouyen United have come from all their positions to give Morris a high five there, and it puts the margin back out to 23 points.
Hasn't been many goals kicked into the breeze.
No, so 17 minutes.
We need to look at the replay there. I reckon Scoop stole that.
Yeah, it could well be. So 8 goals, 8-56 to 4 goals, 9-33. They've had to retrieve it from the railway line. There's none of the blokes from Merbein bothered to go and get it after the umpires just give a free kick against them.
Not one of them.
No, well, why would they help after what just happened? Yeah, they're still giving it to him.
So I'm not sure whether it was the goal umpire that said something to the main umpire there or what happened.
That shouldn't be the case. Look, if you paid $8 to get in the gate and you're sitting away from your coach's box, I don't give a stuff what you say. It's a police matter. It's not an umpire's matter to pick things out there. But anyway, the ball will get thrown up in the middle. 2 rucks will go out at Jeffries. Can't quite body his man out of the road. Good work by Greg. Quick handball over the top, but can't quite get distance on it. Ball gets thrown back in, thrown back up in the middle after a big strong tackle from Merbein.
Yeah, could get a bit physical over the next 5 minutes. Tempers are up a little bit. None of the ruckmen get a hand to it. Ricks gets it on the bounce. See, handballs to Tongue, goes over top of Bull. Jagger gets it. He's taken high, but not given.
Yeah. Oh, he got a bounce.
I better say his arm was still up there, and yeah, Nate Bull's trying to get into Jagger. Only still playing a spit. It falls to Greg. To Morris. He's put it in front of Summer Hayes. It might come to Grace though, but well trapped by
good hands.
The Merbein player. Arden kicks it inside 50. Tommy Headley sliding, takes a chest mark.
You'd like to see the amount of stats that Josh Gregg and Alex Morris have combined today, because I'll tell you what, they've kicked to each other a fair bit.
They'll be nudging 50 combined at the moment. Get under that, Jimmy Morris. The ball goes to ground, and you'll be happy to see the boundary win. He gets a little one in the back. Not awarded.
Ball's over on the salt flat side. Good to see some grass on the oval. Never used to be Vinnie Butt when I started playing footy. She was a salt flat over there, Dylan bushes and everything over in that pocket. Ball gets thrown up. Jeffries wins it down. Not to anyone in particular, and the ball will get bounced once again.
No, the Underball crew do really well to get a ground up for the 3 games season out here. Ricks starting to get a bit of dominance in the ruck. Falls out to Rhodey, he overruns it. And it's a high free kick. The crowd are giving a few opinions on the umpiring.
I'd like to be saying exactly what Singo is, but I'll hold my tongue.
I think it might be Tongue with the ball here too.
Pardon the pun.
So it might be.
It's Dacos, is it? It's got it?
No, black boots. Might be Tongue now. It's hard to tell from this side. Left foot could well be Tongue. It goes top of the goal square, and it's all Ouyen United. And Ouyen have got a few numbers out this side. Hooker tries to stifle the movement a bit. Morris is considering all his options. He's got Brown and Jagger in short, but they're in each other's space. Oh, goes around Hooker. Nice little candy. We'll hear all about that. Tries to find Brodie Grace. Goes for his hand. Chisari puts it high. It's Cox and Bull. Bull can't quite get it. Pressured by Cox. He gets it. Snaps on the left boot. And through the middle.
Nice goal.
Great goal there by Nate Bull. That might be the spark Merbein need. They're still 17 points in arrears. 19 points in arrears.
8 goals, 856 to 5 goals, 939.
I was right the first time. 17 points, 22 minutes into the third quarter. Yeah, bit of the John Cena music, I believe.
The Merbein boys are in for a good day. I love to see them. Come up here all the way to Underball. It's a long road trip for them. Boys reward them with a few long necks at half time, and not half time, but up until half time of the seniors, and they come out and enjoy the seniors having a run around. That's what country footy's all about. Oh, the ball goes up and down. Jeffries, I think he's thrown the body. Oh, and Summerhays gets crunched heavily as well. It's enough for two free kicks could have been given there. Josh Gregg's got it, wheels around the left foot, and I think it's actually Scoop's free kick.
Yeah.
Which I think is fair. There's 2 Merbein guys and an Ouyen guy bloody sore out there. There's been some physical contests the last 5 minutes.
Yep, not what you want last round. You just want it when there's no finals to play for both these teams. Kennedy puts his body on the line in front of Hullen. He tries to don't argue. That's nearly a throw. Harry Scott gets it. He kicks it long. Jardine underneath it. So is Jeffries. Jardine out the back. Goes to ground. Overrun. Jeffries picks it up. Jardine kicks it almost in play. But not
the Merbein boys told him it. You know Wayne Harm's moment there. They've called it as out.
I love a bit of passion from the fans.
Good on them.
A bit of crowd energy doesn't go straight. Jeffrey do the ruck here for Ouyen. No clear winner. Kennedy tries a handball to no one in particular. Falls onto the Ouyen playing ground. Hullen trying to get down low to take it. Shari, Grace. No one can take it out of the contest. And
we'll get straight up again. Good little hit out. Ruck over to Ruckman. Well done to Brody Grace. Just frees his hands. Can't quite get the handball to the right target. Almost gets run down there and doesn't. Oh, great mark there.
8 balls lifted here in the last 5 minutes from Merbein. Little left foot chisel up. Can't quite get it to his teammate. Cox takes him on.
Sling tackle.
There's a little bit of feeling here. There's a bit of high contact. It's got to be a free kick, yep. Well done by Ouyen just to keep that cool there. Helps that Brody Graves.
So Merbein just telling everyone to settle down a little bit. Good work from Simo.
Yep.
Yeah,
Kick goes down the line. Hullen's the target. Gets a little push in the side. Can't quite hold it. Munro takes it over the line.
Chicken wing tackle. Little bit of no love lost here with these two sides. There's a little bit of argy-bargy, which is good to see in country footy. It's all been clean so far, which is good.
I think you'd have to have loved the first loser. Not sure if these two guys are the greatest of friends. Free kick. It's shouldn't be advantage because the play had stopped. Headley can't hold the mark well. Pressure from the back by Merbein. Vinny Road, he's going to have a chance. Right foot snap. Mowed down by Gloucester.
Stay in.
Not in like that. Bounces back to Donahue, sorry. To Ferraris on debut. And he's kicked the goal. The debutant for Merbein has given them something here late in the third quarter. And the Twos boys got the speaker going, and they'll love seeing one of their under-18 players kick a snag and debut. And the Merbein crowd in the cars are aware of it too. They've tooted the horns to quite an extent there, and Merbein have just got something going in the last 5 or 6 minute spot.
Yeah, they certainly have. I think they've been aided with some friendly free kicks. I think most of them have been there, but they've certainly been on Merbein's side in the last 5 or 10 minutes.
So he's got to hold on.
Yeah, they've got to get in front.
Yeah, he's got to hold on for a couple of minutes here. The ball goes to Merbein's favour. Ashrow wrapped up by Gloucester.
No,
haven't called Ashrow's name too much today. He's McLeod medalist a few years back. Jeffrey's down. Spills Ouyen's way. McKay comes through. He's tackled. Tackling pressure has increased this quarter, and Merbein's pressure in general, I think's lifted this quarter as well.
Yep.
Jeffries can't quite get it clean. The handballs comes out to Rhodey. He gets decapitated.
Oh,
and not paid.
26 minutes gone in this quarter. You'd think there couldn't be much left. Good hip and shoulder there by McKay. Gets it, hacks it 4, but the spare man in defence from Merbein mops up. Ball going to go as far as Cox. Oh, well read there. Cox has got it. Can't quite get it and has not got rid of it properly. And we'll get a free kick to Merbein.
Lamos Felton. Pretty congested inside 50. Puts it to the fat side and says, chase that. And his teammates first respond, almost held without it. Handball's intercepted by Ouyen. Somehow gets it on the boot. Ouyen have got the advantage here. They've got 3 closest to the footy. Jardine might be happy to fumble it over the line.
And does. Right in front of the Salt flat wing.
27 minutes gone.
Well, 26:48 because we actually started this one on time, mate. First one for the day.
A few rotations here for Ouyen, and that is the 3/4 time siren. Ouyen 8 goals, 8-56, only managing the 1 goal for the quarter. Merbein 6 goals, 9-45, trailing by 11 points at 3/4 time. We've got a game on our hands here, Spot.
Yeah, we certainly have. And I tell you what, the winds, both sides are moving the ball up and down against the wind or with the wind. It doesn't seem to be, like, it's obviously favouring left of screen, but it's not that obvious, I don't think. It's been hard to score both ends. So both teams are going to have to be pretty much on their mettle in this last quarter. Same old story. Rather be up than down. Rather be kicking with the wind than against it. But, Ouyen United still going to have to play good footy. It's not a foregone conclusion that they just walk away with this game. Yeah,
Merbein seem to have found a little bit of spark late in that quarter, so you only need 1 or 2 goals early to really start to believe that you can win the game. Whereas the reverse is if Ouyen get 2 quick ones, it might kill Merbein's spirit. So the first 5-10 minutes are going to be crucial.
Just before we do sign off, I'll have to make mention to our seconds umpire and under-18 umpire in Paul Dean, sitting over at Margaret River doing it bloody tough over there, Paul is, watching the game. So have a good holiday, Paul. We'll see you next year. Well, Joe, the cameraman, gave us a red-hot tip in Melbourne. Get on his horse. It was going to go good. Didn't run in the top 2/3 of the field, Vinny, so I've got some hard-earned cash that's gone west. Ladbrokes are having a bit of a beer on me tonight.
That's how the game works sometimes.
When you get this red-hot tip from Joe, the cameraman, you expect bloody go all right, but no, apparently not. This is bloody Ronnie Gregg's horse. So, Ronnie, if you're at home, I hope you didn't put too much on it, watching on the big screen. Hope bloody Donna's got you all sorted. Actually, even better if you put it on Barry's account. That's even better, Ron. You don't have to worry about it. You've been carrying him all your life anyway, so that's fair enough.
So here we go. Fourth quarter. The last quarter for both of these two teams this season. Missing out on finals. But they would both dearly love to have the chocolates on their last game. So 11-point leads at Ouyen United. If there is a wind advantage, they do have it.
Not much in it now. It's bloody near going across the ground by the feel of it up here in the commentary box, but we are a little bit protected.
Yeah, so Ouyen have gone with Headley and Hullen in front of the ball. With Jardine, he's had a little bit of spark about him inside the forward 50, curating contests and always been a good pressure player. Smith and Ricks. Ricks collects, handballs forward, over the top of the teammate. Munro overruns it. Rowe, head over the ball. And ball's not wrapped up, comes to Greg and he's wrapped up.
This live streaming brought to you by Filming Football, and Nick's forgot his job. He's got the thing, and the stats are by Darkfish. Good. Ball gets hacked forward by Munro. Well done. As far as Brodie Grace can't quite get it. Oh, played the mark. Not sure he got all of it first up. Little chip wouldn't have been 10 metres, but he's played that one as well. Handball out wide. Brodie Grace can't quite get through the Shepherd. Nice kick out wide, finding his player.
Vinny Rody's got space here. Hooker puts it out in front. And that's a great... They left it for each other. And it goes harmlessly out of bounds. And I thought Hooker did a great kick there in front of Ball and Roddy, and they called each other out of it as the rain starts to come a little bit here.
It won't last long. It'll only be a little skiff, but it might make things greasy and hard to score for the next 5 or 10 minutes. The ball gets thrown up. Big punch forward. Goes as far as Brown. Brown's got it. Handball's long because he can't get a hurried kick. Goes in as far as good little hip and shoulder by two players. Well read though. He butted up nicely. Porky tried to get him and couldn't get him. Great tackle by Scoop. Slipped out of the tackle. Has a shot for goal. And Ouyen are in the box. Said, I don't think he's touched it. I think it's a goal.
Umpires say he's touched it.
Cox was pretty sure. He walked back as if he's going to have the kick, so he was pretty confident he was right.
Great work on the last line defence there by Cox. That just would have been the goal. Merbein would have wanted 3 in a row, and a lot of belief starts to kick in and a lot of doubt for Ouyen United, but not quite doing. Greg kicks long. Headley underneath it.
Oh, good body.
Well marked there by Lee Page.
A good bit of body work there.
Goes back down the line. Hooker's underneath it. Good spoil by Jugger. Comes to Brown. He's been pretty handy today. Ball goes to Headley direction. Comes through. Takes body. Chisari. Handballs back. Noah Hills. Breaks one. Sells can to another. Puts it to the top of the square. Ethan Deal underneath it. Netball was.
Oh, well done. Whoever punched that. Should be deliberate. Ooh. But they haven't paid it all day, so you can't. Well done to Cox, I think it was, that got that punch on that ball. He was on the ground and just got a fist to it.
You can guarantee that if that was AFL, that would have been a snapshot from the pocket from Merbein. the Merbein 2 is up and about. Bull brings it forward, gets it on the second go, tries to break through a tackle. Ash Rowe, handballs out the hooker, right foot snap across the face.
And it goes out
of bounds.
Deliberate.
It's got dark pretty quickly here. A few automatic lights popping up on the far side.
That's the cars. There's no generator for the lights on the other side there for training.
Cox and Bull will go at it again. Morris knocks it forward. Comes out Chisari. He's wrapped up by Morris. The ball spills out. Rowe. Right foot in front of Roddy. And he takes the mark.
Oh, well, that should be 50.
I think they landed in the same space.
Nah, should be 50 that. Any contest, I like that rule when they brought it in about 5 or 6 years ago in the AFL. Any contact after the mark should be, unless there's no chance of missing, the contact should be downfield. Takes a bit of the crap out of the game. I like that rule, but anyway, not paid.
I don't think McKay could disappear or get out of the way too quickly there, but Vinny Rody, he loves the goal. He, a couple of years ago, kicked the sealer against Ouyen United up at Merbein. And he has another one here, a bit of a stutter. Swings out to the right, punches it through the wind and misses. Oh, that wind has just picked up, Spot.
He got the distance pretty easy in the finish, actually, which is surprising into this breeze. Definitely coming right to left of screen. Yeah. Cox will try and roost this into the square somewhere.
He goes for a run, kicks it in front of Brodie Grace. The ball swings around and Grace spills what he should have taken. Little right foot kick Josh and Gregg. It finds Josh Gregg. Ouyen could be out here. They'd love the goal. What a kick to Morris, who keeps going. Handball's long to Wisniewski. He's got space in front. He puts it to the advantage of Holland and he takes the chest mark.
Boys. Good footy.
Ouyen transitioned the ball quickly. And Holland would love to get a goal here. Give Ouyen a bit of momentum and a 17-point lead.
Certainly would, because Merbein have had all the play so far in this quarter, so it'd be nice to kick one against the flow of the play.
He slotted it and he loves it. Big high five to Ronnie McKay and the rest of the crew around him. And Holland, he's converted 2 vital set shots here.
9 goals, 8.62 to 6 goals, 11.47.
17-point lead to Ouyen United, 5 minutes into the last quarter. Great play by Brodie Grace to follow up the drop mark, and then the kick was fortunate to find Gregg, and then it was to Morris, then it was to Wisniewski, and Ouyen just moved the ball really well, and Merbein were a bit disorganised on the fast transition.
It's pretty typical weather here at Underbull. It is absolute blue skies behind us and we're getting wet. I don't know how that happens.
Freezing cold.
Ball gets thrown up. Great tap by Smith, but not to anyone in particular. Well done by Grace to hack it over the back. I think it was Morris got hit hard there. Around to Gloucester. Gloucester's on the number 3, but kicks on his right foot anyway. Looking for... Oh, the ball's just got that little bit greasy in the last few minutes. It could nearly be out of bounds on the full, but the umpire was looking the wrong way. And it will be thrown in directly in front of Cole Mack's position, but Cole Mack's not here.
So we're looking to get on the move here. Another goal might be enough. Ricks, Gloucester.
Well done,
they sit on top of the ball. The umpire have it again.
Gloucester's the only one defensive there, so he had a 1-on-3, so good positioning there. That should be a shepherd in the ruck, bad umpiring. Oh, hang on, a hamstring or an ankle done there.
Yeah,
little handball. Dacos has got it now. He's going to drive it long. Looking for the 1-on-1. Cox will get through with a big punch, and he will, but been in the box seat. It bounced beautifully. Oh, he didn't quite get the handball. Gosh, Gregg done a good little tackle there, but couldn't quite hold him up enough. Simon Brown's going to have to go and can't. And he's marked it.
That's going to be a tough shot, though.
Too far out to score.
40 metres out.
Going to have to get on this.
Ouyen have got Munro and Cox and Adam Morris behind the ball, Jagger. So hopefully they can make sure Merbein won't get a second chance.
Should be one between Morris and the pack, I would have thought. That's about where the ball's going to drop if it does drop short.
Cox has given himself a bit of room. He just needs to make sure he's moving towards the kick when it happens. Cox is in pole position here. Spoils it through.
Well done.
He's quite a good defensive spoiler. Cox, not only did he stop the player from marking, but to get to the safety of the behinds.
6 goals, 12.48 to 9 goals, 8.62. Gone the big barrel, didn't quite get all of that properly. Harry's got to get underneath that. Didn't quite get there. Merbein will have another little ping here. Oh, good kick out wide, but well done by McKay. Chips it out wide, looking for Morris. Morris has got a paddock. Holds up. Takes his time. Chips it out wide. Munro's underneath this and takes a good mark in wet conditions. Plays on. Good little bit of toe. Oh, a bit big for Headley. Puts Merbein back in the box seat. Chips it out wide. This will go out of bounds, I would have thought. Oh, can't quite keep it in right in front of the elders sign over on the far wing.
Yeah, Ashro's looking a little lame there for Merbein. He tweaked his ankle just a few minutes ago and hopefully he can quickly recover for their sake. So Smith will do battle of Ricks.
Oh, gee, Wynn's got all of that. No one can touch it because with the ruck contest, if you don't put your hand up like a prep kid, you're not actually allowed to go into the ruck contest. So everyone had to let it hit the ground, and the umpire said, well, you'll throw it in, young fella, once again and get it right.
Similar spin on it, but favours Ouyen United. Scott gets a good hard ball. Can't quite find a target with the handball. Greg lays a tackle, another tackle laid, and it's going to be ball up. Yeah, Merbein player didn't have a hell of a lot of opportunity there, so probably fair enough it was a play on. Rick's greatly down to Rhodey. He tries to stream through. Chisari, handball's out wide. The kick smothered or miscued, one or the other, and it rolls out of bounds harmlessly. Forward flank for Merbein.
Pretty important tackle there with from Greg there. He was almost on the ground and dived out and just put a hand on a player, and that was enough to make a handball defective, which is pretty important. Another bad throw in goes with the wind. Must be stronger over that other side than you think. Congested ball. No one really got any opportunity to... Oh no, Merbein have stood up and grabbed it. Morris gets a quick kick, can't quite do anything with it. Brown scoop tries chasing, pulls him down after the kick. Could have nearly been downfield. Big punch from Ouyen United. Everyone gets underneath it. No one's really got an opportunity to do anything clean with it, and the ball will be thrown up.
10 minutes gone. And the sun's back out, the wind's dropped off, and it's a beautiful day for a footy.
Where are we playing? Melbourne.
Ball goes to the ground. Netball trying to barge out. Nothing doing.
So a pretty good crowd here at Underbill for the last game, considering Ouyen United not going too good. And went to the MCG last week, and Melbourne only had 17,500, so maybe we could be bloody showing them what to do. Oh, good run through there.
Tries to come through, gets wrapped up. Grace lays a tackle. And there's more time chewing off the clock. Merbein still need the kick. 3 more goals to win this. And they've only kicked 6 so far today, but they've had a few behinds that could have been converted into goals. Ricks taps it down. Morris puts the left sock into it. Headley comes bang, coming through. James Morris tries to gather, pushes Kennedy off the ball. They keep the ball in motion.
Great tackle.
Well done, Tommy Headley. So I just got to
almost a fend off.
He certainly took him on, but there wasn't quite enough opportunity for the time to make a proper fend off. So good tackle by Headley, very strong. Ball gets thrown up. Oh, no one really in the ruck for Ouyen United. Greg with a good tackle from his bloke. Oh, he's pinged him high.
Ash Rose kick. Yeah, Ricks is just starting to get on top of Smith in the ruck. Goes to the hot spot. Ethan Deal. So might be... Oh, who is it? It's hard to tell. Netball, sorry, he's going forward. So we have a shot here to make it an 8-point game. Owners sort of haven't been able to get their hands on the footy first, and their ball movement sort of stalled, and it stayed in Merbein's front half. So Netball.
Andy Jardine pretty animate here in the box, looking for his bloody run-up. Dell's out coaching.
So Netball from 35 metres out. Wheels around to the left a little bit, and the crowd behind it like it. And Merbein are back within 8 points.
7 goals, 12.54 to 9 goals, 8.62.
So that's just reward for some territory dominance by Merbein. They're active at the stoppages. They're trying to win it. Matt Ricks having a big say in that with his ruck work. And read the ball well in the air and converted truly.
So I put it to you, the wind's almost stopped. A few trees on the other side are just a little breath, but there's absolutely nothing where we're sitting here in the commentary box, so there'd be no advantage really either way.
Owen have made a change of ruck. Jeffrey's come off the bets. Ricks tries to charge through, gets a boot on it. Liam Munro's underneath it, tries to mark it, falls to Wisniewski, but he's wrapped up. And the Ouyen crowd's just got a little sort of tense, quiet.
No, I think the actual Merbein bus is starting to influence the umpires a little bit. They're pretty rowdy and making a bit of noise.
Ricks again taps it down. Vinny Roddy's trying to come through. Liam Munro's on top of it. The ball keeps spinning around. And the umpire have it again. 13 minutes gone. I just want to get one more here just to give them that bit more breathing room. Chisari tries to run through the tackle. Ball spills. Morris shows a clean pair of heels and a clean hand, and he's wrapped up. Holding the ball. Chisari, he's been one of Merbein's best today. He's got a friend out wide. And James Morris, great smother. The ball trickles along the boundary line.
Out of bounds.
And out of bounds. Important smother there by Morris. It's those little things. Just give your teammates a bit of extra belief. Ball thrown in. Ball goes out the back. Wisniewski puts a big banana in. The ball just keeps flowing with the wind. Kennedy's got all the time in the world here. Harry Scott's pursuing him. Doesn't quite wrap him up. Kennedy grabs a kick forward. Brad Summerhays beats him too. Vinny Rody's going to go for this with Merbein.
Oh, in the back.
The ball keeps spilling around. Tapped out. Rose over top, but he can't gather. And it's wrapped up. I think the Merbein bus is just going to say, board, any chance here?
I think they're certainly having an influence here on this game. It's good to see, actually, some bloody Crown members getting a little bit excited about the way going. Oh, didn't quite get rid of that properly. Yeah, and that's not holding the ball. There's no prior opportunity there. Well, there wasn't the one before.
So Matt Ricks tried to go through and Liam Munro wrapped them up. Owners, they need to create something here.
Long.
Around one step, umpire says. He's going to have to kick this ball long, and he will. Liam always kicks the ball long, not often kicks the ball short.
It's high, get under it. Harlan and Headley are. Headley goes through his hands. Grace socks it forward. Josh Gregg handballs back to Grace. He's tackled. He drops the ball and it's holding the ball. Oh, a little jab there.
This will be 50 in a minute. The umpire's missed this and completely lost control over this little bit of situation, to be perfectly honest. There was 3 chances. It could have been reversed and it could have also been... Oh, well done, Munro. Great grab. Oh, hang on.
The umpire's 3 metres away from that.
That's the boundary umpire, though. He's the boundary umpire.
Sorry, I've got to be excited there. The ball goes to Greg. He's trying to get front spot. Page misses the spoil. Harry Scott goes in hard. Comes through. Ashrow fumbles. High tackle.
Oh, there is an umpire 3 metres away from that, and the one 40 metres away paid that free kick.
Lamos Felton. He switches the play. Deal's been moved to the defence, and that would make sense with ball going forward. Ashrow drives the ball forward. Liam Munro in prime position, brings it to ground. Jace Monaghan, handballs to Adam Morris. He's on his left.
Top.
Tries to get a big kick under it. Oh, he dropped the chest mark. Josh Gregg underneath it. It comes out to Scott and Grace, and it's...
This is Greg, he's got this. Has he? He has too.
Yeah, he's got a sore finger for it.
I reckon Josh might have copped one there, which is... Probably could have given a free kick when he went to that contest. I think it's hurt him, actually.
Yeah.
Couple of
Brown's chipped it short to Grace. He's got Dean Jardine Long on his former pupil and Deal. Handball goes to Brown. He's under hopper shoot. He handballs it forward. Harry Scott gathers, spins. He's tackled. And it's pulled on the footy. Chisari tries to break through. Finds the Lamos Felton and it comes through hands here. The handball doesn't quite hit Vinny Rody. Monaghan wraps him up. Well done by Tom Wisniewski to knock it on. He tries to get a soccer on. The ball falls out. Morris, he's legged. And I thought the umpire was motioning on the ball there.
None of fish-showing umpire has done that again. That bloke's missed turnaround out.
The ball comes to Grace. The big spoil by Kennedy. 17 minutes gone and we get to take a breath spot.
He's been pretty good today, Kennedy.
Hasn't quite had the attack and offence that he would have liked, but he's got himself into some good possessions.
I like the physicality our Ouyen United's brought the last 5 minutes, so we're starting to slip away this game a little bit, and all of a sudden they've come good with a bit of push and shove and a bit of heart at the footy.
So Jack Deal's loose behind the ball for Merbein. Josh Gregg grabs it. He breaks through one. Ball tries to get a kick forward. Falls to Merbein. Still at the feet. It's going to be ball up. To be fair, in a tough game to umpire, there's been a lot of stoppages and a lot of contests. Jeffries uses his body. Gets over top of it. He's taken without it. Ashrow digs at handball out. Goes to Brown. He's wrapped up. And good early my ball call by the umpire. 8-point lead to Ouyen.
Both sides going pretty hard here. It's very physical. You can hear the thuds onto the camera from here. Jeffries, a lot of body in there. Greg gets it. Can't quite get a clean possession. Good handball out. As far as Wisniewski gets it on the right boot. Hacks it round forward. Looking for either Headley or Tate Allen. Tate Allen's quick to recover. Can't quite beat his man to the ball. There'll be a shepherd in there is. Headley's pulled his man down. Should be holding the ball and not paid.
Good handball
Just gets a handball out, but that's been paid 3 or 4 times already this quarter against Ouyen United. Handball out wide, Merbein are working it nicely, kicks the ball high into the air, get under that as a forward, that's not nice.
Great crumb by Felton, he kicks it long. Morris comes inside, doesn't bring it forward, and it's...
Oh, he got him by the head.
Up. And it's a ball up, I think. It was an open forward, 50 for Merbein. It's a tense game here. Jeffries down to Adam Morris, he's head over it, knocks it forward. Overrun by Merbein. Alex Morris tries to barge through, he's wrapped up. Has the ball centre wing. 19 minutes gone. Jeffries bangs it forward. And it's all wrapped up again. Seconds keep ticking off the clock. Ouyen hold an 8-point advantage. No ruck, they're able to get near the ball. And it's another ball up.
I think when you look at this, there's been 3 ball ups in a row. The umpires will be looking for a soft free kick here to break this game open. They don't like doing it. The ball gets thrown up, hacked around the corner again by Greg. Well done, the left foot. Oh, Tate just gets a hand in there enough to spoil the mark. Good tackle. Could almost turn the ball over, not quite. They push it around the corner. He's missed his kick, but it's still going to fall in the right hands. Looking for the handball over the top. Quick bounce. Well, good luck with that going through the middle of the underbill ground. Ball gets handballed over the top. Oh, just a little bit too short. A lot of players not quite putting their head over the ball. Oh, that's a good kick in forward, but not to take advantage of it. Good handball out wide.
Oh!
And he's pinged him for holding the ball. Exactly the same as I just said 1 minute ago.
I don't think it was actually tackled when he handballed. He just completely fuffed the handball.
I've just said
So
1
Vinny
minute ago.
Roddy
It's been 3 or
strictly
4
goes
paid
back.
that way.
And he's kicked it. It's a 2-point game here. Adam Morris is pretty hard done by. He just needs to make sure he's not talking anything too bad to the umpire. Otherwise, there could be a double goal, which would be the worst case scenario for Ouyen. So James Morris and Jace Monaghan off for Ouyen. Jagger and Smith into the game. 20 minutes gone. 2-point game. Merbein have kicked 4 of the last 5. Ouyen needs something here. A bit of confusion with where everyone's going for Ouyen here. Josh Gregg can't gather the ball. Ash Rose lifted in this last quarter. He
That's
tries to
holding
take
the
on
ball.
one. He gets a handball forward,
Yeah,
and it's holding the
about
ball.
time.
Joel Grace takes the advantage. Gets a long right foot kick. Wisniewski makes a contest. Jardine at the ground. Picked up almost by Wisniewski. He
Too
gets hit
high.
high. The umpire doesn't pay it. Hulland to Smith. He fumbles. Scott runs through one. Gets tackled. And it's umpire's ball, I believe. Great work by Scott to put his body through that. He has definitely not disappointed on his debut. Jeffries to Hulland. Right foot kick. High in the air. Headley underneath. Both go to ground. Summer Hayes can't go with the ball. Lamas Felton kicks the ball down the boundary line.
On the full. On the full. Oh, no, it bounced.
I'm not sure a team 2 points down would want to kick the ball out of bounds deliberately.
Ball will get thrown in. Salt flat side. Ruckman will go at it. Jeffries can't quite make the contest. Yes, he does, and taps the ball down only as far as Merbein. Ruckman gets it again. Munro comes through hard. Summer Hayes around the corner. The quick hurried kick. Ball should go out of bounds deep in the forward pocket for Ouyen United.
So Ouyen will be looking to lock it in on that side. Harry Scott's got a big job. He's got to make sure the ball doesn't transition through the midfield to the middle of the ground or on the fat side. So he's got to make sure that he keeps the play in front of him. Ouyen would desperately have a goal here.
22.5 minutes gone. Ball gets thrown in. Jeffries goes at it again, wins another ruck contest, but not to anyone in particular. Ball gets fumbled around the bottom of the pack. Hard to see who's actually at the bottom of that. And the umpire will throw it up once again. Jeffries will get another chance to get it right. He's won a fair few since he's been in there today. A lot of body work. Merbein win that one. Gets hacked out wide, only as far as Ouyen United. Quick handball there, can't quite get it. Merbein's got it and kicks it out of bounds in the full. And Gloucester will kick it in. Gloucester's actually walking away, and Greg's going to walk straight past him and take this ball.
The umpire's onto it.
Are they or not?
Yeah, the umpire's onto it. He's pointing at Gloucester here. He's making sure Gloucester gets it. Merbein are thankful that it's not the
But Joshy Gregg's
Time-
looking for
time
a rest.
on
He's
his
not in
plate
any
here.
hurry. He's just going to walk out, pick it up slow, and he's going to carry it the whole way back till he gets on the field. Because why wouldn't you? Because you don't want to be one bloke short. Josh still thinks he's got this kick.
Gives Ouyen a bit of time to get set, to get everyone where they want him. Foster plays on, drives it into the pocket,
Oh,
pushing the back, and
yeah,
it's paid. Tom Wisniewski. He'll take all the time he can here. He'd nearly stand on the spot until the umpire says, move.
I think there's been plenty of minutes played in time on this quarter, though, just the same. I think it'll be a long quarter. A lot of out of bounds and a lot of bounces and a couple of goals scored with the balls gone out the back. So
Wisniewski, he's known for his hard ball gets, and this is going to be a hard-earned goal if he can convert here. He's got it high, it's bending through,
he's kicked that.
and he loves it. Ouyen United up by 8 points at Underbull. 24 and a half minutes gone, and that is a massive relief for Ouyen to get that bit of breathing room. Merbein had to kick 2 in 2 minutes here.
Whew. Very important goal. Takes a lot of pressure to go back and kick a goal like that. Well done, Wisniewski.
So Ouyen they've got too many in the midfield here, and Brody Grace has to quickly get out. Just quickly enough. So they've got their big hitters in the midfield here, Ouyen. They've got Morris, they've got Gregg, they've got Grace. Jeffries whacks it forward. Well stopped by Deal. The ball comes out. It's a foot race. Smith's got to go, but he second to the ball, but he gathers cleanly. Handballs forward, but straight to Deal. Deal finds inside 50, and it's a mark.
Good mark.
He plays on. Kicks the top of the square. Cox is there for Ouyen. Don't quite intercept Mark Simon Brown. Just kick it. The ball goes along the ground, bro. Harry Scott's got a big job here. Kennedy tries to turn him inside out. He still goes boundary and is out of bounds.
No Wayne Harms moment here for Collingwood.
Well done by Tim Gloucester and Harry Scott just to keep it out of bounds. The ball's got to get back to the umpire sometime, but Ouyen aren't in any hurry. They want all the time in the world just to set things up and cross the T's and dot the I's.
26 minutes gone now, but there's been a lot of time on, so I can expect this quarter could even get to 28 minutes. There'll be a couple of minutes left. Ball gets thrown in. Two ruckmen go at it. No, there it is. I'm wrong. Ouyen United record a great win. 10 goals, 868. 8 goals, 1260 over Merbein here at Underbull Rec Reserve. Boys are pretty happy with that. Probably the most spirited game I've seen Ouyen play for the entire year. So well done, Ouyen United. Great stuff.
Yeah, it's their first win since round 11 against South Mildura. And what a game it was. They had a great second quarter to get a 23-point lead going into half-time. Merbein fought hard, kicking 4 of the next 5 goals. But a crucial goal late to Tom Wisniewski sealed the deal for Ouyen United spot.
Yeah, look, pretty good game for both sides, actually. I thought Merbein probably moved the ball better in the first half, but Ouyen United were kicking better goals, and I think when it push come to shove in that second quarter, I thought Ouyen United got on top and kicked some really good goals and didn't miss any opportunities. And probably the difference in the game was that probably 10 minutes spiel, I reckon, in the second quarter. Boys went good. Umpiring today, I thought, it's been consistent. Whether you like it or you don't, it's been consistent. That's all you can ask from umpires. That's been pretty good. Best players for Ouyen, probably Joshy Gregg would be in my best.
Alex Morris.
Yeah, Alex Morris has been really good as well. Cox has been great as usual. Gloucester didn't do much wrong. Harry Scott for his first game, tremendous. Liam Munro's showed a little bit as well. I thought Jeffries in the ruck, probably the second half, he fought pretty good there. We didn't lose too many ruck contests there.
I think Matthew Ricks would have been a bit annoyed to have Jeffries come into him against him to match him for size, because I think he had a bit of advantage over Smith, but Ouyen just grinded that last quarter. Wasn't much pretty footy. It was just get to the contest, wrap it up, lay tackles, make it hard for Merbein to get moving forward, and then to kick that sealer with Tom Wisniewski. Just gave them the space they needed. Yeah,
Wisniewski and Grace were both really good too. So look, there wasn't probably too many passengers on Ouyen United today. I thought they all played pretty good footy. And Merbein, just the same. I think they had a pretty handy seconds team out there today. There's a few senior players kicking around on end, so that may not have been their best side. But in the same word, Ouyen United probably got 10 or a dozen out of their best 18 as well. So you can only play who you're up against, and I think Ouyen United done a great job today.
So it will be a debut to remember for Harry Scott. Last round of the season, he and the fellow on the 16s, they've had a different sort of year playing with Imperials and had a tough sort of gig in some weeks, but he's got his mates running water there and they're getting around him, and so they should. He's trained hard all year and he'll definitely remember this day for it. As long as he's playing footy and as long as he's enjoying the game.
Yeah, good to see. Well-deserved debut, and look, I think we've got a final next Sunday. But apart from that, this is Ouyen United's last home and away game. So on behalf of Joe the cameraman, Steve, Vinnie Bop and myself, I'd like to thank Filming Footy and Dartfish for all their work throughout the year and looking after it. Barry's done a great job setting all this sort of stuff up, and Barry, Greg, thank you very much for what you've done throughout the year, and hopefully we'll be back bigger and bigger next year. We're back for the final, but this is our last home and away one. So thanks for all the people who've been watching. Had a lot of messages over the last 4, 5, 6 weeks about where you are. We've got every state in the country ticked off, and we're enjoying you guys actually tuning in on a bit of Ouyen United football. So
to finish up here, Ouyen United 10 goals, 8, 68. Being Merbein by 8 points here at Underball to finish a tough season on a positive note. Thank you. There you go next week if you don't know any of the players' names because they're both different teams.
No, I'm special comments. I'm just special comments next week.